think I'm live. I'm gonna have to check and make sure though. YouTube. Alright. Let's see. Okay. What's up, YOLO? Just waiting on the game to start. Starts in 12 minutes. Oh man, this one's. I don't like that this one is so close. Because it could go either way. It could go either way, and that's not fun for me. Because I don't want it to be able to go either way. I want it to be like, oh yeah, Philly is definite winning this one. I don't know, man. Freaking San Francisco's good. San Fran's really good. Okay. I mean, I figured you at work, but I didn't need to know the rest of the information. Does it smell bad at least? You gonna make it a problem for everybody else there? Also, apparently, some news on the game so far is it's already gotten pretty chippy, and the game's not even started yet. We've already had players pushing and shoving one another. And like I said, the game, and that was like 30 minutes before the game was going to start. So this one's going to be a little brutal. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. But I actually kind of like White Castle sliders. Well, I hope you get better, man. Here we go. Gotta psych myself up for game time. Gotta get ready. Gotta get the stretches out, get the anxiety out. Okay, cause this is gonna be a close one. Oh, is it bad? It's probably bad. Don't give yourself a hernia now. Oh, you probably don't even have a chance to right now. You probably can't even control it. It's just flying. But noted on the whole White Castle thing. How much White Castle did you eat? Was it a bunch? I feel like that's probably making it a little worse. Never eat White Castle. Oh, you only ate 2? That's how many you're supposed to eat. What the heck? How did that give you? What? I think your bowels. You're just weak. You weakling. Can't even control your own bowels. Your own vital. Just get good, kid. Alright. Were they like the normal sliders? Does White Castle even have like other types of sliders? Or do they only have like just the cheeseburger ones and that's it? I don't know. I'm happy to see that there's a lot more green and black than there are red and gold. There's a lot more people trying to get in too. Holy crap, look at that line. There's like 30 lines and they all have like 50 people in them. It literally just looks like a riot at the gate to get inside the stadium. Now, for NFL games, it's probably not that bad, but because the game's about to start. You know, people aren't really coming in as fast as they were, because they should already be in there. But I feel like just in general, for anything I've ever been at, the only thing close to that I've been at was the Clemson game. That Clemson game was bad. When I say there was probably like 10,000 people outside the stadium just tailgating, I looked at ESPN, because ESPN keeps analytics of like how many people attended that game. That game we had versus Clemson, that stadium was 99% full. 82,000 people inside the stadium alone. There had to have been over 100,000 people at that stadium that day. Outside tailgating. He's clawing stuff. I got it. Just wave. Just like, yeah. BC. You know better. I'm not. She ran. And I don't like snapping. I snapped at him and they both went, ah. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, no, parking was atrocious. I got lucky because I was with the team, so we had like a police escort. Jersey colors. Oh yeah, jersey colors. Yeah, because there's just a bunch of green and black people in the stands. Green people. Green people. Ah, you're a green person right now. You're freaking sick. Freaking sick. Alright. So it looks like everybody's picking the Eagles except for maybe Sean. Yep, nope. Sean picked the 49ers to win. They're all picking their Super Bowl matchups. Everybody but one had the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. We'll see what happens. The 49ers brought their boombox guy. Hope he's ready to lug that thing back to San Francisco, because whether they win or not, he has to bring it back. I don't know, I figure parking is atrocious. Piccolo? What's a piccolo? I'm pretty sure it's an instrument. Yeah, it's like the little like miniature flute type thing. It goes way higher in range than a flute. It's just like... But why were you thinking piccolo? What about piccolo? That's the do the football game. We have 5 minutes till kickoff, supposedly. But I seriously doubt we'll kick off in 5 minutes. Figure it's probably going to take a little while longer. Oh. I remembered there being like a Dragon Ball character named after an instrument, but I didn't know it was Piccolo. I didn't watch very much Dragon Ball. I watched I watched an episode and a half at a friend's house, and that's all of Dragon Ball I've seen. Don't they have like other characters named after like other things, like vegetables and stuff? Like they just have a bunch of characters named after inanimate objects or something. I don't know. You didn't watch Dragon Ball either, did you? That was too popular for your anime taste. No.
No, just change the animation style, the art style, and all that.
Yes, Miss Artsy Fartsy over here has to be a specific. It has to be a specific art style. No, I'm kidding. There's
not Dragon Ball.
I was gonna say there's a lot of art styles out there, like shows and stuff that I do not like. I'm just like, ugh. All right, we got the Eagles about to run out of the tunnel. Here they come. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, gentlemen. Let's go beat these suckers. Oh, this is gonna be a close game. This one is not gonna be. I have faith we can do it. It's just I also have a sneaking suspicion that we won't.
Turn the camera off real quick.
Oh my goodness!
I just dropped strawberries.
The Kinsey sensor is out. Did you get it?
Yes.
Are we good now? Can I hide the sensor?
Yes.
Okay. Take it. Alright. Okay. We have Greg Olson and someone else in the broadcasting booth. I don't know who the other dude is. What the heck is... I don't know what a hubby you is, but I'm one of those, apparently. It's a play on waifu. Yeah. Because you're the one who watches anime and not me. So you're not the waifu, I'm the hubby you.
Yeah.
Hubby you. I mean, I don't have a problem with her being on camera. She's the one that has a problem with her being on camera. I don't know why. But I will respect it. So I have developed a patented invention called the Kinsey sensor that just kind of blocks that side of the screen as she walks in and out of the room. Alright, guys, come on. We got a minute till game time. Please don't get the ball first. And I know it's probably best we do so we can score early, but I'm just wanting to believe that you getting the ball in the second half outweighs getting the ball in the first half. I need compressed air to clean this stuff with. You got freaking cat hair everywhere. It's gonna get in there and short circuit something. Also, it's just really dusty. I don't quite have enough compression to my air to really do much. We get the flag out. That's a giant flag. Imagine having a 100-yard long flag. We got Miss Anita Baker out singing the national anthem. Alright. Well, I haven't seen anybody kneeling so far, so I am still sober. Just got the pregame show going on. Ooh, we got some fighter jets flying over. Uh-oh. Now we're going to get comments saying that they could be doing something even more important for this country than fly over a football game, even though they probably weren't going to do anything today anyway. And this is also going to be used as training for how, like, flying over a city and, like, urban combat. But we're still going to get people talking about how they could be doing something way more important. Because I saw that one time. There was a stealth bomber that flew over the stadium right before a game. It was one of those pyramid looking with like the fringe at the bottom. I can't remember what they're called. And I'm sure you probably, I don't know if you know the name of them either. Yeah. So there was one of those that flew over the stadium, and and they had that like on like one of the hype videos and stuff, and there were people in the comments talking about how it could be actually out there doing its job instead of flying over a football stadium. Even though that was the people flying that, they're probably using that as a training anyway, like flying over a city, like training on what like they're gonna use it as, they're probably gonna still use it as something. I mean, you can be like, just this is what it's like to fly over a city when you're in one of these jets. So it's still gonna go in as experience for the pilots, maybe not combat experience, but experience. I don't know. I just felt it was a little weird. Like, they did one passover, and it took them like a minute and a half to do one passover. It's not going to take away from time. Now, if you're going to complain about it taking away from money and like gas and maintenance and stuff, okay, I can kind of see that one. But even then, like, it probably isn't going to cost more than what they spent on tea before. Kenzie sensor. Whoop, it got a little bit of your nose.
Oh, crap.
You lean too far forward too fast. Oh, what the heck? What just happened?
I had to scare her a little bit. She was in the blinds. Like, her body was like, I'm coming in.
Divisional round just be.
Like, literally, her body was like, the blinds are this, and her body was like in them.
The blinds?
Yes, like blinds. Look, her
How
body
did she get up there?
I don't know.
There's so much stuff in the way.
I do not know.
Divisional round is just the second round of the playoffs. You have the wild card round and the first round. That's when the wild card teams are going to play the divisional round, the divisional leaders. So that's why it's called wild card. So you can have like some teams win, like upsets and stuff like that. And then you have the divisional round, which is literally just the second round of the playoffs. It doesn't even mean like it has nothing to do with like the actual divisions. Like it had like most of the teams that play in the divisional round will not be from the same division. Like this year we had the Eagles and the Giants in the divisional round playing against each other, and they are in the same division, but that rarely happens. There'll probably be like one game in the divisional round out of 4 games for one conference that's actually a divisional rivals going against each other. So I don't really know why it's called the divisional round, but it is, and it's just the second round of the playoffs. Okay. Brock Purdy is warming up, so I'm guessing the 49ers are probably going to get the ball first. Because he's got his helmet on, he's warming up and getting loose. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. Not nervous at all. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. I'm not nervous. Nope, Philly's getting the ball first. Yay! So happy about that. I don't know, probably us getting the ball first will probably help. Maybe. Hope so, since we have to get it first. Because they probably won the coin toss. Forecast is light rain, winds of 16 miles per hour. Dadgum, 16 miles per hour, and I think it's like 50 degrees or something like that. It's around 50, so it's not too cold. Which is crazy because it's Philadelphia in January. Gold with the kick, it's up, and the game has begun. Boston Scott's going to catch it at the 5. He's going to run up field. He's going to get it to the 25, to the 30. He's going to break almost all the way to the 35, but gets tackled at the 33. So your Philadelphia Eagles will take the field at the 33. There's already people fighting. Holy crap. I think the 49ers don't like us, and I don't blame them. Oh, no, it fell. Also, yes, the new router is working wonders right now. Look at how crisp this game is.
Yeah, it looks good.
So great.
You can actually see it.
Yeah, you can actually see what's happening on the field now. All right, Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Miles Sanders to his left. Dallas Goedert in motion. Jalen's going to take the snap. It's going to be a 5-man rush. He's looking. He's going to fire it. He's got A.J. Brown, who's going to get tackled after a gain of about 7 or 6. It's going to bring up second and medium. So that's a good first play. Going to throw to A.J. Brown for a good little bit. They tried blitzing them early. They had 5 rushers on that play. So it's going to bring up second and 4. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Miles Sanders right behind him. Now to his left. Jalen Hurts is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. Sanders is going to go up the middle. He's going to have the first down. Let's go Philadelphia. So that's going to bring up first and 10 at about the 41. We have a 49er injured on the field, and it looks like Warner is slow to get up, and he's holding his shoulder. This is not good for the 49ers or for Warner, and hope he's okay. Let's see. Let's look at the play. He's going to go in. He's going to hit his helmet on Sanders' shoulder pad, and his head's going to get pulled sideways. So that bounce of the helmet right there might be what's hurting his shoulder. But if they lose Warner, that's going to be a big loss for the 49ers. Like, I hope he's not hurt. But if he is hurt, and I hope it's nothing bad if it is hurt. Well, it's definitely hurt because he's, in pain. So I'm just hoping it's nothing bad for his sake. But, that would be a big loss for the Niners. So we're in an injury timeout right now. We're back at commercial. But, hey, first passing play got us 6 yards. We were able to complete it. First running play got us about 5 yards. So Eagles offense is, after 2 plays, we're looking all right. We were able to get a rushing first down on probably the number 1 rushing defense in the league this year. So doing good. Whew. Now if we can just keep it up. Now the big question is, can we keep it up? And can our defense play? Because we have the number 2 defense in the league right behind the San Francisco 49ers number 1 defense in the league. So, can our defense stop their offense? And can their defense stop our offense? Is the big questions happening right here. The biggest question is just, how is our offense going to stack up against their defense? Yeah. That's what everybody's been asking all week. How is the 49ers defense going to stack up against the Philadelphia offense and vice versa? Because they have the number 1 defense in the league, especially number 1 against rushing, and we're a heavy rushing team, but we also have I don't know if we're number 1 in offense, but we're top 3, I think, in offense. I'm not necessarily going to say we're number 1 because I don't know for sure, but I know for a fact that they're number 1 defense. So that's what the question everybody has is the Eagles offense going to be able to do enough against the 49ers defense? I mean, it's a good question. I mean, I don't know. That's the one reason why I was worried. And Fred Warner, his name isn't Fred, is it? I know it's Warner. Hold on, give me a second. Kinsey Sensor is back out on the field.
Just go ahead and put it all the way to the door.
Well, there. Jalen Hurts, he's looking to throw. He's got a man on him. He's going to throw it. He's got Goddard, who's going to break a tackle, and he's going to gain about 2 yards. So it's going to bring up second and 8. Kinsey Sensor is coming back off the field. I don't know if she's coming back. All right, so we have a second down and 8. Fred Warner is out of the blue tent. He's back on the sideline looking to get ready to go back out on the field. He probably just had a stinger. He'll probably come back out. Jalen Hurts in shotgun with a man to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's looking over the middle. He's not going to find anything. He's taking off to his right. He's still looking. Still not finding anything. Rushes for about a half of a yard before going out of bounds. So that's going to bring up third down and quite long. So that's not a good thing. I've heard stuff about San Francisco being being really good against the rush, and why they're about to. Okay, so they're Jalen Hurts in shotgun. San Francisco has like everybody on the line. They're gonna snap it. They're gonna rush everybody. He's gonna throw it, and it's gonna get caught. Is that caught or is it incomplete? They're gonna say he caught it. That's AJ Brown with a catch at his toes from Jalen Hurts just before he gets hit with a free runner coming through. And AJ Brown, they said he caught it, and it looks like he did. That's AJ Brown for a first down. That's an incredible catch. Literally at his toes. I thought it was getting picked. It went right over one of the 49ers' hands. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. The man to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. The man to his right is going to go nowhere. He's going to get tackled by number 80? Is that 80? No, 90. Couldn't see the first one, so I had to take a guess, and I was wrong. That is Kevin Givens with the tackle for a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. That was getting picked off. I thought it was getting picked off. It went right over a defender's head. Alright. Jalen Hurts looking to get the ball again. The man to his right. Sanders still out there. He's gonna take the snap. It's a rush of 4. He's looking. He's not finding anything. He's gonna roll out to his right again. He's trying to get someone to move. He gets him to move, and it's out of bounds. It's incomplete. Fred Warner trying to... That's Hufanga. Excuse me, that's Hufanga trying to say he picked it, but he was out of bounds. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the from the 49ers 42. Let's see if I can find... Where's Hufanga? What's his first name? It is Fred Warner, by the way. Where's Hufanga? Talanoa Hufanga? Is it Talanoa? No... I don't know. Jalen Hurts by himself in the backfield. They look like they have everybody up on the line again. He's going to take the snap. They're only going to rush 4. Jalen Hurts looking, firing over the middle. He has Dallas Goedert, and that's a gain of not enough. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 3 to go. Jalen Hurts looks like he's staying out on the field. Maybe not. Yep. 4th down and 3. Jalen Hurts still on the field. Looks like the offense is going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Let's see if they can convert. If not, San Francisco is going to get the ball back. So, yep. They're going to go for it here. Hurts, lone man in the backfield. In the shotgun. Heart beating fast. Sends a man in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's got a rush of 4 on him. He's going to roll out to his left. He's looking for someone to get open. He's throwing it down the field. And he's got... Devontae Smith with a one-handed grab down to the 6. Holy crap, that was an amazing catch. Does he get his feet down? Oh, he's down. He's in bounds. Oh, that's easy. Easy stuff. Jalen Hurts in the backfield. He's looking again. He's looking. He's still looking. He's not finding anything. He's waiting. He's going to roll out to his left. He's throwing it over the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for Gainwell, just too far out to his left. I'm still like, that catch by Devontae Smith. Holy crap. That was a great catch. Just a one-handed snag out of the air, comes down with it. Oh my gosh. That's freaking nice. But they're down at the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Whew, that was a good catch. And they went ahead and hurried up and tried to get it off because it could have been probably challenged for being incomplete because the ball might have touched the ground. I don't know. I didn't get to see it very well. But that's probably why they went hurry up. Jalen Hurts is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Sanders, who's in the end zone for a touchdown. Philadelphia up first with 6 points. Let's go. On a rushing touchdown, too. Just to rub it in their faces. Let's go, Philly. You're just going to listen to me talk about it. But I will say, their TVs are probably ahead of what I have. So you'll probably see it, like see what's happening before I do. So just be warned, I'm not going to have seen it yet, so don't spoil it for me, please. And Jake Elliott with the kick, it's up and it's right down the pipe. Philadelphia is up 7. Let's freaking go. An amazing grab by Devonta Smith in order to set up the run into the end zone by Miles Sanders. I went kind of brain dead for a second. Holy crap, that was an incredible drive. And that was on 4th down, that catch. That catch was on 4th down. He drops that. We don't have the ball. He drops that. We're going to defense. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. And I just want to know how was like Miles Sanders was open. Like, I mean, I'm talking about like lanes open. Like, Miles Sanders had wide open lanes. He was able to just run it up the middle and get into the end zone. So I thought, figured rushing it there, they would probably have the box stacked and it would be a lot harder to run it in. Now, it's probably going to get harder to do that type of stuff as the game goes on because the 49ers are going to learn what we're doing and they're going to make adjustments because Shanahan is one of the best coaches at adjusting. One of the best coaches at adjusting, especially at halftime. So we'll see if we can continue to do this, and hopefully we'll go up in score by halftime enough to where we have a little playing room. So his adjustments, they'll help him out, but we still have enough room to work with in order to, be able to adjust to his adjustments, hopefully. I don't know. Our coaches don't really adjust very well. Or at least I haven't seen it much. Whew, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hey, we're up 7. First drive, got a touchdown. So, that's good. That's good. Get a touchdown on that first drive. Whew, man, okay. 6-yard touchdown run by Sanders. Let's see what our defense can do against their offense. Okay. Oh, man. My heart needs to slow down a little bit. They're going to replay that Devonta Smith catch 400 times tonight. That was incredible. And I don't mind it because that's amazing. Oh, yeah, they're going to show it right there because that looked like it could have popped out. So Devonta Smith is like, we got to hurry. Like, let's go. We got to hurry up. We got to go. They're probably going to review it. We got to get another playoff. I mean, whether it was down or not, it counts because they got that next playoff. You can't review it anymore. Because, like, at the end, it looked like it could have bobbled out a little bit at the bottom. It definitely wasn't under control. But, oh, my goodness, that was an amazing catch. Since it counted, it was still a catch. So, the kick is up, it's back, it's going to be a touchback. And the 49ers are going to take over from their own 25. Okay. Brock Purdy is now taking the field, and there is Christian McCaffrey beside him. So, Christian McCaffrey's calf is probably not going to be as big of a problem as everybody's saying, because Christian McCaffrey's out on the field. We got Ayuk and Debo out there, too, as you would expect. Kittle's out there. They got their entire starting lineup. They're ready to rock and roll. Let's see what they can do. Brock Purdy's only thrown 2 interceptions in his time as an NFL QB. Let's see if the Eagles can do something to change that. Brock Purdy in shotgun with a man to his left. He's got Ayuk and Debo as out wide to his left. He's going to take it. He's going to look to pass it over the middle. He's got Kittle, who is tackled for a gain of 9 by Kaiser White. Who's number 43 is Kaiser, right? 43 is Kaiser. Okay. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. You're right. I always forget about that. Thank you very much. Hold on. Okay. Purdy is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to McCaffrey, who's going to get stopped before the first down. Well, depending on where they place it. So we're looking if they bring it up to third down or first. They're going to say 3rd and 1. Oh, whoa, that was the wrong thing. That was me. Okay, they're going to hurry up. Purdy is going to hand it off to McCaffrey again, who's going to run it up the gut, who's going to have a first down. That is 1st and 10, 49ers. They're going to start at their own 36. Thank you, Dylan, for being, actually, while you're here, I want to see if I can go ahead, add mod. Okay, so you're now moderating. So it's all on your shoulders. My chat's structure and fundamentals is all on your shoulders, which is probably a terrible decision. Brock Purdy sends a man in motion to the left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw it. He's going to throw it to his left to Ayuk. He's going to get, there's a flag on the play, though. He was eventually tackled after about a gain of 10 by James Bradbury. So let's see what the flag is on. Don't know yet. We're going to get a little conversation between the referees. Looks like it's going to be on, I don't know, it might be on Philadelphia. It is on Philadelphia. Looks like it was offsides. It's declined, though, so that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Come on, defense. Got to be better than that. Looks like it might have been on Hassan Reddick because they're showing him. Thinking they're saying he was either offsides or no, I think it was offsides. I don't know. Is that offsides or neutral zone infraction? Because I know this is false start, so I know it's not false start. All right, Purdy sends a man in motion to his left. He's got Debo beside him in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Debo, who is going to go to about a gain of 3. Falls forward for maybe another yard, gain of maybe 4. Tackled in partnership with C.J. Gardner-Johnson and somebody else. All I saw was 23 at the end of the play. So let's see if the defense can stand strong here. We're looking at a 2nd and medium. Looking about 2nd and 6. So they gave him the extra yard on the fall. Under center, Purdy takes the snap. He play action. He's looking to pass it. He gets hit on the throw. And is it intercepted? No, it pops out. So that's going to be incomplete at best. So it brings up 3rd and 6. It was nearly picked off because he was hit as he went to throw it. It was a play action pass. Hassan Reddick beat his guy around the corner. Purdy goes to throw it. It's hit out up in the air. Almost gets picked, but it's dropped before it hits the ground. That's going to hurt Purdy's hand. Because his hand, as he was coming around to throw it, right on Hassan Reddick. Whew. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Hold on, what's happening? We got people running out on the field. Ooh, are they going to review that? Yeah, no, I'm watching on NFL Plus, so what I'm seeing is probably way behind what everybody else is seeing. The Eagles are going to challenge to try to get the ball. Yeah, Dylan, that's what I was going to tell you. You watching it on that TV in there, probably way ahead of what I'm seeing. We just now got to Philadelphia's challenge to give you a little bit of news on where we're at. If we lose this challenge, that means we can't challenge for the rest of the game. But they're going to challenge it, try to call it a fumble. And we ended up with it at the end. Linval Joseph had it. He tried running with it, but they called him down. Well, they said it was an incomplete pass. Almost picked, though. So it wouldn't matter anyway had he held on to the ball, whoever that was who almost picked it. But yeah, Purdy went around with that arm, or he went to turn the arm and he got hit and knocked the ball out of it. But the ball went forward, so it looked like, I'm thinking it might have been thrown forward, because unless somehow something else launched it forward, but because for any way for it to be a fumble, his arm would have to still be going backwards or just now turning. like his hand, any forward motion of that arm, it's going to be an incomplete pass. So for it to have flown as far forward as it did after it got hit, either that wrist is just super powerful, or, which even then is probably still a pass because it's a flick of the wrist. I don't know. They challenged it. I don't know. Whew. Dylan, what do you usually do at your job anyway? And I figure Sunday, middle of the day Sunday, are y'all even really that busy right now? Probably not. I don't feel like it, at least. It's the middle of the day, first of all, and it's also Sunday. So I feel like most people are going to be, well, no, they're probably there at the bar watching the game, if they're anything. The play is probably going to stand. I figure they're talking a lot. Philadelphia. Why would you challenge that? Oh, his arm hit it after it got hit. Why would you challenge that? Did they count it as a fumble? Hassan Reddick's happy. He's drooling all over. They did! They counted it as a fumble! What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we got one turnover on the game so far. They said it Brock Purdy fumbled. Alright, we got Jalen Hurts back on the field. Eagles are back with the ball. Hurts is going to be in shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Sanders. He's looking for a hole on the outside. Isn't going to find one. Still is able to get about one. So it's going to bring up second down and 9. Not able to go very far on that one before he runs out of bounds. He's forced out of bounds. I can't believe they called that a fumble. They called that a fumble. They're looking at his arm, too. I'm sure that probably hurt. I don't know if it really did anything to mess his arm up, but I'm sure it hurt. Jalen Hurts in the backfield. Second 9 from our 45. He's going to he's going to play action. He's going to scramble a little bit. Has time. Throws it over the middle. Who's that? Jack Stoll? Yeah. For a gain of about 5. So it's going to bring up third down and 4. There's a lot of people out there talking to Purdy. Thinking, did he get hurt on that? He might have had something sprained. No, he's going to go out and throw. He's going to warm it up, trying to test it, see if it's working still. But while he's doing that, it's third and 4 at the 50 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts in shotgun has a man motioning out to his left. He's got Gainwell to his side now. Now he's on his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Gainwell. He's going to go nowhere. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. I'm telling you, this 49ers defense is going to stop the run. We've had a couple of runs now that have gone nowhere. The jack of all trades. That makes sense. Alright, well, Philadelphia's going to punt because we did nothing on that running play. So we have Brett Kern out there who's looking to punt. We weren't able to capitalize on the fumble, but we were able to stop them from scoring, and now we have them back in their own territory. Is that going to count as a touchback? I'm thinking it does. That's going to be... Ooh. Did he say it was down at the 1? Did he say it was down at the 1? I thought that went in the end zone. I thought personally it was a touchback. Did they go out of bounds at the 1? I'll never know because I can't hear what they have to say. But the 49ers have the ball back. So, with that in mind... Hey, we weren't able to do anything other than stop them from scoring, and now they're back at their own 20. That's 20 for punts. Unless he did count it down at the 1, then they're back at their own 1, and let's freaking go. But we weren't able to capitalize. Their run defense is freaking stout. We've had one good run in for a touchdown, and then another good run for first down. Since then, it's been no gain of 1, gain of 2, and I was kind of expecting that even for the first touchdown run, in the first down run. I don't know why they didn't stop those. That seemed like what they should be doing. It's what they usually do, is they stop those. We stop those. Dadgummit, freaking road company. Why do you have to be this way? I mean, here's my thing about, like, the NFL app being behind everything else. I kind of figured the NFL app would be, like, up with everything else because it's, like, directly streaming to you over the interweb, over the internet, all that stuff. But nope, TV is ahead of it. Which, I mean, also makes sense because they're trying to get it to you as fast as possible also. And they probably don't have to worry about servers and stuff. It's just like sending it to all the satellite dishes and the cable boxes. Don't want to win Terry's SUV. Just want to watch the game. Why won't you let me watch the game? Okay. 49ers are going to be at their own 20. Brock Purdy is still on the sidelines. So who's in for the 49ers now? That means they're probably going to run it a good bit more if Brock Purdy's not out there. I mean, maybe not. When Brock Purdy, I don't know. Who is out there? Who is that? Looks like 27. That's not who that is. Well, whoever it is, he's under center. It's 17. He tosses it to McCaffrey, who's going to turn it upfield, and he's going to gain 4. Who is 17? That is Malik Turner. He's a wide receiver. He's not even active. Is there another 17? Nope. Is it Josh Johnson, who's a QB? Brock Purdy is still not back out on the field. He looks like he might be going to the locker room. He's walking. No, it says it's 17. 17 is not that is not Malik Turner. That is Josh Johnson. Okay, so Josh Johnson is now out on the field for the 49ers because Brock Purdy was hurt on that play. So he's going to be under center. He's got McCaffrey behind him. He's going to play action pass. Reddick is right there, and it's a sack. That is a sack for number 7, Hassan Reddick. That's going to bring up third down and very long. Reddick was just a free runner straight to him. Hold on. Did he end up with the ball before Josh Johnson hit the ground? That could have been probably called on roughing the passer. He might have ended up with the ball before Josh Johnson hit the ground. They're going to really look at that one. He might have ended up with the ball before Josh Johnson hit the ground. It's close. But they're not going to give it to him, and we're not going to try to challenge that because that could be like, nope. Josh Johnson's looking. He's going to immediately throw it to Deebo Samuel, and they're going to call it flag on the play. So it's not going to do anything. And it's not a free play, so it's probably going to be a false start on the offense. So that's going to push him back even further. And it was 3rd and 15, by the way. Just letting you know. It's 3rd and 15. Oh, it was a delay of game on the 49ers. Okay, so that's going to push him back another 5. So it's going to be 3rd and 20 from their own 5. No, from their own 10. From their own 10. 3rd and 20 from their own 10. Josh Johnson in shotgun with a man to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off. Christian McCaffrey looks like he's going to go all the way for the first down. And he doesn't. It's a 4th down. He got close, though. He went most of the way he needed. He almost went all the way because we couldn't freaking stop him. But that's going to bring up a punt team for the 49ers. Eagles get the stop, baby. Let's go. Brock Purdy is on the sideline. He's not in the locker room, but he's still on the sideline. Unless they do a fake here. The 49ers are punting the ball back to us. We got Britton Covey in the backfield. We have Wisnowski out here to punt. Let's see. I don't think they're going to try any fake stuff here. It's 4th and 4. He's got the ball. The punt is up and away. So Philly is looking to get the ball back. It's hitting the ground. Actually, it was Devonta Smith back there. It's going to be picked up at the Eagles' 29. So, there's a good punt. And there's a flag. What for, I don't know. There's a flag and a hat missing. We have a guy down on the sideline. Is that Nick Bosa? Nick Bosa's down on the sideline. Nick Bosa's hurt. I don't know what the flag is for. But Nick Bosa's injured on the sideline. He looks to be getting up now. He's probably just going to get taped up. That's probably all he needs. That's on the return team. That's on the Eagles. I don't know what it is, though. It was this. It was flag. It was flag. I should know what that is, but I can't remember it. And they didn't say what it was. So, I don't know. I have to look up ref and the signals football. Okay, if it's this, what is this? It's not a sideline warning. It's not even all the hand signals. I might have to put American football. American football. Here we go. Here we go. We got some signals. Okay, that's a joke. Yeah, that's some more jokes. Those are all jokes. What was he did like this? He's like trying to fly away. Dylan, were you able to see what the... Oh, wait. Oh, I think he was in sportsmanlike conduct. Well, that sucks. Well, Philly's got the ball back. So our defense has been able to step up and not let them do anything. But Brock Purdy is also hurt. So that's not good for... They've got a lot of guys getting hurt. They had Brock Purdy get hurt. They had Warner get hurt. They had Nick Bosa was on the sidelines. He was down. I don't know if he just went down like out of nowhere or what, but he was down. Yeah, this is going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to be a very low-scoring game, I can tell right now. Still, 7-0 Philadelphia. 49ers are taking a beating. And I honestly thought they were going to be the ones giving the beating. Like, not as in, like, score-wise, but, like, as in, like, player injury-wise. I've thought they were going to be the hard hitters. Eagles guys are going to end up hurt and stuff like that. But so far, it's looking like it's been the other way around. All right. Philadelphia starting at their own 14 thanks to the flag. So loss of 15. Jalen Hurts going to take the snap. He's looking. He's going to fire it to A.J. Brown real quick. Devontae Smith's going to get a block. A.J. Brown's going to get the first down with a gain of about 11. So that's going to bring up a first down of Philadelphia. No, I don't think I can use audio either. Anything from the game is probably a problem. So, I mean, I could put in an earbud and be able to listen to the game, which is probably something I should do, because that would give me information. But I'm pretty sure I can't have audio going over this, because what's the point of me doing play-by-play, because they have their own play-by-play. Jalen Hurts, he's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to throw another screen to A.J. Brown on the other side, who's going to try to break a tackle, but he gets tackled by Ward after a gain of 1. By Jimmy Ward. Let me see if I can quickly get this to connect. Probably going to miss a play. Maybe not. Maybe. Okay, I don't think I missed a play, but here we go. All right, Jalen Hurts in the backfield by himself at 2nd and 9 after the gain of 1. Philadelphia at the 27. Jalen Hurts is going to take the snap. He's going to get rushed. He's going to try to run it himself, but he's going to get tackled for a sack by Warner. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and probably 8 because I think he lost a yard. So, yeah, Fred Warner was there. He was going – there was no way he was going anywhere. Immediately there. So it's 3rd and 9. So it's good to see Fred Warner back out on the field. Looks like whatever happened to him earlier in the game wasn't that big of a deal. Probably just a little stinger. Just a little hurt. Jalen Hurts. He's got a man to his right. They're going to stop the play. Okay, Eagles called the timeout. So, Eagles call their first timeout. Rename. There it is. Okay, so Philly's out of timeout now. Looks like Brock Purdy was out there testing that arm up, so he might be coming in next offensive series. 20 seconds left in the first. 3rd and 9, Eagles, 7-0. Eagles down to 2 timeouts. Okay, on their own 26. Jalen Hurts to the man to his right. Looks like Gainwell. Going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw. Gainwell looking to blitz pick up. It's up. It's deep. It's for A.J. Brown. It's too far over his head. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. The pass was too far. He had his man beat. He could have went all the way to the end zone. Yeah, no, A.J. Brown was gone. The pass was just too far out in front of him. Just a little too far out in front of him. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. Nick Bosa seeming to limp. So if he's injured, that's going to give Jalen Hurts a lot more time to actually make a throw. That throw was good. It was to him. He was open, just a little bit too far. Brett Kern to punt it away. The punt is up. It's back. Oh, my goodness. There are penalty markers. The ball went out of bounds way earlier than it should have. Oof. See what happened? Yeah, that ball did not. He shanked that one. Seeming like he might have hit the wire for the sky cam. Brett Kern is off the field, though. A lot of people just standing around. We don't know. There's a flag for something. The penalty is apparently going to be holding on the offense. Oh. The kicking team, illegal hands to the face. There's a lot of stuff happening. I don't know. It's very confusing. Okay, so right now they're checking to see if the punt hit the sky cam wire. Because if it did, apparently they get to redo the kick. Maybe get this guy cam out the way. Brett Kern is gonna. He was out there warming up, trying to get ready for another punt. So it looks like he really believes that he'll get a redo. Because if it hit the wire, then they get a redo on that punt. Is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I've never seen this happen before, so I really don't know what the official ruling will be here. Are they not going to let him? Apparently, it looks like they're not going to let him give it. Apparently, they cannot confirm whether the ball hit the wire or not. So they're not gonna redo the punt. They're not gonna let them redo the punt. So now we're gonna have to worry about them at the 50. The 49ers have the ball at the 50. Josh Jacobs is still in there. He's looking to throw it. He's gonna throw it. He's got Debo, who's gonna have about 9 yards before being pushed out of bounds. So it's not a first down, but it's a good gain. And it's not Joby, it's Johnson. It's Josh Johnson. But the first quarter's over. It's going to bring up quarter number 2. It's 7-0 Philadelphia. Our offense hasn't really been able to do much, but we did more than their offense has so far. And we have no turnovers. We've had to punt twice, though. They've punted once, and they've turned the ball over once. How have they only put it once? We had the ball first. We scored. They had the ball. They turned it over. We had the ball. We punted. They had the ball. They punted. And we had the ball. We punted. Yeah, and so they're on their third one. No, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. We're going into the second quarter. It's 7-0. Josh Johnson is still in the game for the 49ers. Well, he was on that last play where Debo got 9, so that's going to be at the Philadelphia 41. Man, that kind of sucks. But, yeah, no, they were talking about that Devonta Smith catch that I said looked like it might have popped out on the fall. But they went ahead and got the next play in, so they couldn't review it. And they called it a catch. So, technically, it was a catch. It was a very clutch catch, because otherwise we're not scoring there. And I think they need... this is the first time all year I'm going to say this. They need to throw the ball more. Like, I know I don't say this very much during the year. I'm always talking about how they need to run it more. But I'm thinking here they might actually need to throw it. I think they might actually need to throw the ball. Which is crazy, I know. And it's not like me to say that. But I'm thinking that's what they need to do. Because that 49ers defense has stopped the run every time we've handed it off, except for like 2. Or when Jalen Hurts tries to take it off himself, they're there. They're immediately on top of him. So I'm thinking we need to throw the ball a little bit. Keep them honest with running the ball some, but this one might have to be the first one where we're throwing the ball a lot more. So they're saying Brock Purdy's out. I don't know if that's for the game or just for right now, but Josh Johnson is still in the game. So we'll see if that hinders their offense a little bit, having Josh Johnson in there. Okay. So Josh Johnson under center. He's got a man behind him. That's Christian McCaffrey. He's sending a bunch of men in motion. He's going to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey, who's going to have the first down and is going to eventually get ripped to the ground by TJ Edwards. So that's going to be a first down. It's looking like Brock Purdy has hurt his elbow, is what they're saying. They're saying he has hurt his elbow. He's still on the sideline. He's talking over there by Trey Lance, but okay, so they haven't ruled him out of the game yet, but he is out right now. Okay, so Josh Johnson in shotgun. They're well within field goal range at the Philadelphia 34. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw, and the whistle is going to blow. It looks like it's going to be a delay of game. That play clock was at 0. Delay of game on the offense. So that's going to push him back 5 yards. So it's still going to be first down, but it's going to be 1st and 15 now. So both teams have 2 penalties, but the Eagles' penalties have gave up so many more yards. 1st and 15 for the 49ers. Josh Johnson with Christian McCaffrey to his right. He's sending a 2-man in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw it again. He's going to get rushed. He's going to fall. He's going to intentional grounding. That is intentional grounding. Okay, so they're going to say he was down before he threw the ball. So that's a sack, Philadelphia. That's going to be 2nd down. Yeah, they're saying the Devonta Smith catch should not have been called complete. So that's why it's controversial. Because they're saying it hit the ground at the end. And that's why Devonta Smith was like, let's go, we got to go. If they're calling that complete, we got to go. It's going to be 2nd down and even longer now because that was a sack. Because they counted him down before he threw the ball. So it's not a flag, but it was a sack. So he's still going to lose yards. Josh Johnson with 2nd and 20 now. He's going to be in the backfield. He's going to snap the ball. He's going to look to throw it himself. He's going to throw it under, and it's incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 20. We were in a 3rd and 20 situation like this before, earlier in the year, against Dallas. They converted, so I would not be surprised. All right, but 3rd and 20, they're outside. They're pretty close to field goal range, so they could score here. But they have to get some yards first. They can't score from where they're at. They can't score a field goal from where they're at. They got to get some yards first. But it's 3rd and 20. Josh Johnson with Christian McCaffrey to his left. He's got 4 receivers, 1 slot. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw like he should. There's a penalty flag. It's probably a free play. It's incomplete anyway. McCaffrey jumps on it in case it's a fumble, but it looks like it's an incomplete pass because he was hit when he went to throw. So McCaffrey did pick it up in case it's a fumble. They're not going to take any chances anymore. But there was a flag. So it was a free play. But it's an illegal formation on the offense. So that's declined. It's 4th and 20. So they're probably going to come out and punt. All right. So we got Britton Covey back there at like the 3 because they're at like the 45, our own 45. So this punt is going to they're going to try to land this punt at the 10, below the 10, below the 5 even. I'm just hoping it goes into the end zone. The punt is up, it's back, it's up, it's up. He calls for a fair catch. He fair catches it at the 6. Eagles have the ball back. Let's go defense. His defense is stepping up. Bunch of sacks so far. 13 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the ball. They're on 6. That's not good for us because we have it on 6. That's really not good for us. We need to get some yards. Even if we don't score, we need to get more yards so that way we can get the ball way down on their side of the field in case we have to give it back. But the defense has pulled through so far. Controversial catch. Yeah, that Smith catch, while looking like a good catch, like I said, I thought it did kind of pop out at the end there after looking at it from another angle. But they called it good, and we got the playoff before they were able to review it. If they reviewed that, it was no good. They were immediately calling that no good. But we got the next playoff, so they can't call it no good because the next play was off. You can't review plays beforehand. You can't review plays if another play has already happened since then. So we're going to use that rule to our advantage. And while, yes, under review, it would have been incomplete. But it wasn't. So I'm going to take it. But if I'm the 49ers, because I know for a fact that upstairs, they're going to look at every angle immediately. They're going to be like, oh, okay, we got to look at all the angles. I don't know why they didn't call down to Shanahan like, hey, throw the flag, red flag, red flag. We need a challenge. We need a challenge. We need to challenge that. It's incomplete. It is incomplete. Unless they saw it and were like, it's not enough to challenge it. Even though it looked like enough to everybody else. They might have said it's not enough to challenge it. Or they just weren't fast enough. Shanahan might have had the red flag in his hand. And then the Eagles started the flay. Started the flay. The Eagles started the next play before he was able to get it out and throw it. Or drop it or whatever. Just be like, hey, I'm challenging that last play. Maybe he just wasn't fast enough. Because I don't know why he didn't. He should have. Should have definitely challenged it. Is this enough shameless plug for my Twitch? Just like have this pop up every now and again. Just from the bottom of the screen, just like throw it up. Just be like, wee. It's like act like it's an overlay. It's like a video I have. Just like wee. And you have to pause the video to be able to see it, but like wee. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we have the commissioner and the first lady sitting next to each other. I'm thinking the first lady might be an Eagles fan, because this isn't the first Eagles game she's been to this year. Okay, the Eagles have the ball. Jalen Hurts is standing at his own 1 yard line, because we have it on 6. He's in shotgun with a man to his left. He sends a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Miles Sanders. He's going to lose a yard. Yep. That 49ers defense, trying to run it against them is going to be a problem. And you got to hand it off there because you got to try to get yards without risking a turnover. So that's going to be a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Golly. This game might end up being 7-0 at the end or 7-7. Like, I don't know. Like, these two defenses are stout. I'm surprised that our defense has been able to stop them so far. No scoring in the first quarter. I'll take that. All right, Jalen Hurts in his own end zone. He's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself, but it's not a safety. He gets tackled for a sack at the 1. Nick Bosa able to get back there. So it's 3rd down and really long. Holy crap. It's 3rd down and 15. So Nick Bosa almost got them a safety, but Jalen Hurts was able to get out of the end zone before getting tackled. Why did Jack Stoll not block Bosa? But yeah, no, I don't know. We know passing is going to work, so we're going to try to run it on him now. What is up with these coaches? When we know running will work, we pass it on them. When we know passing will work, we run it on them. So we're going to keep trying to run, but I think in our own end zone is not a good time to try to run. It's over A.J. Brown's head. It's incomplete. That's going to be 4th and 15. So we're punting it away from our own 1 yard line. Yeah, it was over A.J. Brown's head. We need offense for us to start blowing up because our defense is doing good. Brett Kern is at the edge of the end zone. He's going to get the punt up. It's back. It's looking like it's not going to go very far. He's going to pick it up at the 50. He's going to get tackled at our 45, so they're able to still get yards on it. We'll see if we can do on defense what we've been doing this whole time. It's not looking good for us, though. It's been very defensive this whole game. Defense has to really step up. Nick Bosa's been hurt all game, and he's still wreaking havoc. I'm not surprised, but he is doing it through injury. He's been taped up twice. He's been wincing in pain since the beginning of the first quarter. Let's see what we can do here. This is rough. This is rough. Dude, the defenses have been suffocating. Our defense has so many sacks, and their defense has been stopping the run constantly. Well, the 49ers are actually the only ones with injuries so far this game. Brock Purdy's out. Nick Bosa's hurt. Fred Warner got hurt earlier in the game, but he's back in. But yeah, Nick Bosa's like holding his ankle. Brock Purdy is out with an injury on his elbow. And Fred Warner, I don't know what happened to him. I think his shoulder got hurt earlier in the game. But while he was out, we were able to run. With him back in, we're not able to do that. So, yeah, while he was out, that's when we were actually able to move the offense through the run game a little bit. Yeah, we definitely need to get the pass game going. We need to get the run game going for sure. But the way to do that is by passing it. I'm kind of worried about the run game. Because if we can't get the run game going, it's going to be tough. Now, if defense can keep holding them to 0, then it doesn't matter what we get going or not. But, this isn't good. This will be the 49ers' third QB that's gotten hurt so far, by the way. Yeah, Brock Purdy's out. Still. Yeah, Brock Purdy's still out. The 49ers at the Eagles, 46. Josh Johnson going to take the snap. He's going to play action pass. He's going to then dump it off to Christian McCaffrey. He's going to have a wide open hole. He's going to get hit by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Is it going to be enough for first down? Looking like not. It's going to be a gain of good 9, though. It's going to be very close. It's going to be like second and 1, excuse me. But yeah, he had a good wide open hole. He ends up getting hit at the end by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Freaking took out his knees. He gets freaking somersaulted. Yeah, they didn't give it to him. It's second and 1, but that was a good play by the 49ers. They were able to get some yards. We got Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. Johnson under center. Debo in motion. They're going to probably hand it off to Christian McCaffrey here. They toss it over to him, who he's going to get the first down and a few extra. So that's going to bring up first down at about the 34. So we'll probably see them moving here. We definitely see them moving here. So our defense is still doing good, but McCaffrey is a beast. The fact that he's been able to stay healthy all year this year so far, very impressive. Because first few years of his career, he's been hurt constantly. It's 1st and 10, so they got the first down at the 34. Josh Johnson in the backfield in shotgun. He's going to take it. He's going to look to throw again. He's going to get suffocated back there. He ends up throwing it to Christian McCaffrey, who's going to get enough for the first down. They're gonna call him short. He looked like he might have fell across the line, but they're gonna call him short again. It looks like Christian McCaffrey is gonna be a solo man all the way to the end zone right here. He ends up getting tackled by Kaiser White. Someone we haven't utilized enough is Dallas Goedert. I just realized that. We have not utilized Dallas Goedert enough. Well, it's second 1. They're gonna QB sneak it. They've got the first down. Johnson's able to get the first down, so they're creeping up on the red zone. We're going to have to beat them through the air if we're going to beat them. If we can get the run game going, that's going to be great. But if we're going to beat them, we're probably going to have to beat them through the air. Honestly. I think they were checking on somebody. There's another issue with the chains. Did we break the chains again? We broke the chains last game. Did we break them again? Yeah. What happened? Oh, they're showing the play where Brock Purdy got hurt again. Oof. Man, that looks bad. That looks rough. I knew that it was probably going to end up hurt from that. I knew he was probably going to end up hurt. Brock Purdy was from that one. We'll see what he can do. Josh Johnson, still at quarterback, though. And it looks like they're starting to move with Josh Johnson. I mean, quarterback does not matter. That's what we know about the 49ers. Whoever is at quarterback, it does not matter. They're still going to do good on offense because they're going to be able to, they've got too many weapons. Josh Johnson is under center. He sends a man. Got a man moving over there. He's going to take the ball. He's going to, fake toss it. He's going to get pressured by Brandon Graham, he's going to eventually throw it away. So it's 2nd and 10. Brandon Graham right in his face, trying to track him down. So he ended up having to throw it away. It's gonna be targeted to Ayuk though. Ayuk was around it, but yeah. Brandon Graham was right in his face. So let's see what 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass. Josh Johnson underneath center. Got Debo moving from top to bottom. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to McCaffrey, who's going to get hit, break the tackle, get hit again. He's going to break another tackle. He's free to the end zone. That's a touchdown 49ers. If they want to stop him, they got to tackle him. If they want to stop him, they have to tackle him. They hit him twice and did not bring him to the ground. They hit him like 3 times, actually, and they didn't bring him to the ground because they were trying to pop him. They popped him. He broke that tackle, hit him again. So he broke 2 tackles and just straight up yeeted a dude off to the side. So, y'all got to wrap up. We want the big hit plays, but y'all got to wrap up. We want the tackle more than the hit plays. That's going to tie it up. So, we're tied up at 7. Honestly, them scoring there might be best case scenario, because if they don't, okay, never mind. Them scoring anything there was best case scenario, because otherwise they're punting it back. We're going to be back at the 1 again, and we might end up with a safety. So, them scoring something, probably best case scenario. Scoring a touchdown, though, would rather not that. Rather a field goal than a touchdown. But, whatever. It's just tied up now. Our offense needs to move, make some movements. And we need to figure out how to stop Christian McCaffrey, because he's, that's the thing, though. It's just, I don't know. Just worried. I mean, I was worried coming into this game, but I thought we'd actually, I thought we'd score more than once in a quarter and a half. Okay, but barring something crazy happening, which would not surprise me, Philadelphia should get the ball back. Shoot, if we win by 2 points, if we win by 1 point, doesn't matter. A win is a win, and we're moving on to the Super Bowl. Let's see if we can get moving on offense. We actually are going to be able to, unless they don't kick it into the end zone, which, they may not, because wins are up, and they weren't, no. Jake Elliott was able to kick into the end zone in the first quarter, so they're probably going to be able to kick in the end zone this quarter. So we're probably going to get a touchback here. So we'll be at our own 25. We'll only have we'll already have a quarter of the field covered. We just got to go another 3 quarters down the field. We have plenty of room to be able to throw it. We'll see. They just used a John Cena emote in a WWE commercial. Is John Cena back wrestling again? Because I want to say I thought I heard something about that. Because I know he went and did Hollywood stuff for a while. Yeah. We're just not able to stop Christian McCaffrey. And I knew that was going to happen. Because our defense is just not great against the run. But I think what makes it worse is we're trying to pop him and not actually wrap up and tackle him. Which is going to be hard to do in its own self. but I feel like it's going to be harder to get him to the ground just by hitting him. Take a knee. Yep. Just going to go to the 25. So, yeah, Marcus Epps just not a good. I came back for 2 promos in the match. Okay. Marcus Epps, if he'd have had that tackle there, it's a no gain. We're still on defense. We're still going to stop him. Might be a 3-pointer instead of a 7-pointer. But we didn't. Now it's Jalen Hurts in the backfield. Philadelphia, they're on 25. 8:29 left. They're going to hand it off to Sanders again, who's actually going to get some yards this time, crazy enough. It's only like 4, but he's able to do it. Are they going to give him 4? It looks like they're going to give him 4. Yeah, they gave him 4. So it's 2nd and 6. It's 2nd and manageable. We'll take that. Being able to start it on 25 helps. Being able to start it on 6 does not. So starting it on 25 helps. We might be able to score right before halftime. Maybe. So Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Man to his right. He's going to hand it off again. Sanders with plenty of room. He's going to get about 4 again. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 8. So it's 3rd and short. We'll see if we can convert on 3rd here. And if we don't, we do not need to punt it again. We do not need to punt again. We need some more first downs. We have one 3rd down conversion. I don't know how many first downs we have. It's probably like 3 or 4, but we need the first here. Jalen Hurts in shotgun, man to his right at the bottom, at lower, towards the near side of the field. He's got Boston Scott to his left now. Got a man on either side. He's gonna keep it himself. He's gonna juke a man. He's gonna not get it. It's gonna be 4th and 1. Are they gonna go for it here, or are they gonna punt it? Kept it himself. Juked 56. Ends up getting hit anyway. Looks like they're going for it. They're going for it on 4th and 1. Now, are they going to do the quarterback sneak, or are they going to do a wrinkle off of it? Looks like it's going to be the quarterback sneak. They're going to go for it, and he's got it. That's a first down. That's a first. That's another first down on a quarterback sneak. Let's go. Yep, he got that. That's crazy. Yep. So 1st and 10. Let's go. 35 at the 35. Jalen Hurts in his shotgun with a man to his right at the bottom half of the field. Give me a second. Okay, come in. He's going to take the snap. He's going to play action. He's looking. Got plenty of time. Throws it to his man, Sanders, who's going to end up with about 4.
I'm just letting you know I'm about to head to Walmart.
Okay.
Text me if there's anything that you need.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in a little while.
Okay. So are they going to give... Nope, they gave him 4. 2nd and 6. Okay. I can move this out the way. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Jalen Hurts. He's going to take the snap. He's got time. He's going to throw it. It's deep to Devontae Smith. It's going to be popped up. It's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Devontae Smith tried to jump over him, but hits him in the chest. So we definitely need to throw it, but I don't know if we need to go like all the way down the field. Honestly, I probably would have thrown it to AJ instead. That bounced right off of his chest. So it's 3rd and 6. See if we can convert here. Nah. Jalen Hurts looking, firing, almost picked off. Oh my gosh. There is a flag on the play. Hopefully it's DPI. Is it DPI? Is it DPI? Please tell me it's DPI. Or holding on the defense, probably more likely. Oh, yeah. No, that's on the defense. Give us yards. Pass interference, defense, let's go. First down. It's another first down. No, in all honesty, I was trying to make sure I didn't miss the play because I have to, like, give the play-by-play. I don't want to miss a play, but I did want to listen to what she had to say, though. See what she was saying. All she had to say was she's going to Walmart, and I kind of knew what was happening after that. So I was just like, okay, I got you. Walmart. All right. Okay, Jalen Hurts. They're at their own 42. Jalen Hurts back there sends a man in motion to his right. We got man. It's looking like man is following. He's rolling out to his right. He's looking. He's not being able to find anything. He's just going to throw it away. So, yeah, not able to find anything. He throws it away. Looked all around the field. There was nothing open, so that's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah. The 49ers try to get in everybody's head. They're messing with them pregame. Like, there was some hand. Like, the 49ers went walking across the field through where the Eagles were warming up at, specifically to get in the way. All right, Jalen Hurts in the backfield. Man to his left. He's going to take it. He's looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's not going to find anything. He's going to run out to the left. There's going to be a flag, probably holding on the offense. It's looking like another sack in the backfield by Hyder Jr. There's a flag, though. Thinking it might be holding on the offense. Oh, it's on the defense. Illegal hands to the face. We got another first down for the Eagles. Got another first down. Oh, yeah, no, that's... What the heck are you doing, McGill Jr.? That's all kinds of face pushing. Like, come on, get your hands out of his face, man. It's first down and 10. Let's go. I don't know how far that gave us. We're still in our own territory. We're at the 47. So, it's automatic first down, but we're still in our territory. It's a 5-yard penalty. There's another flag. It's a false start on the Eagles. It's going to push us back 5 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 15. We're going to be back to where we were. Oh, my goodness. So, false start on the Eagles. Moving back. Number 56. Come on, Samalu. It's 1st and 10, man. Now it's 1st and 15. Now we got even further to go. Offense, come on. Come on, offense. Let's go. Jalen Hurts in the backfield in shotgun. It looks like he's going to be changing the play. He's got 4 seconds left. Everybody, y'all better hurry up. He's going to take the snap right before it hits play clock hits 0. He's throwing it over the middle. He's got Goddard. That's going to give us about what we lost to the penalty back. So it's probably going to be about 2nd and 10. Maybe give us a little extra. 2nd and 9. We don't know. 2nd and 10. So we're back to exactly where we were. All right. Jalen Hurts in the backfield. They got the line stacked. We'll see if they blitz. Looking like they're backing up. They're only going to rush 4. Over the middle to Gainwell. He's got some room. He's going to get almost everything he needs. Lack of 2 yards. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Oof. He's able to get 9 on the play. Nick Bosa is off the field, though. They're fixing his equipment. He's not injured. I think it's an equipment malfunction. Fixing his shoulder pads. All right. So, 3rd and 2. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. 49ers get the ball back to start the second half. Jalen Hurts is going to grab it. He's going to hand it off to Gainwell, who has a first down. Let's go. Right up the gut. First down. First down for the Eagles. Right up the gut. Able to get the first down. Able to get more than that. All to the 41. To the 41 of the 49ers. Still not quite in field goal range. But we have 2.5 minutes left. Jalen Hurts is going to hand it to Gainwell again, who's wide open, running down the field, 30, 25. He's going to get out of bounds, slung to the ground out of bounds at the 25. That's a first down, Philadelphia. Moving the chains. It looks like Gainwell might be the rusher we need for this game. Gainwell is looking like he's trying to prove himself. Last game he had over 100 yards in the playoffs. This game he's running against the first-ranked defense in the NFL against the rush. He's trying to make a name for himself. He's trying to get a big contract. He's trying to become RB1 somewhere. He's putting it on them. 7-7, going to the 2-minute warning. Back to commercial. And we'll be right back after these messages. Dylan, take it away. Dylan, you're supposed to be the start the commercials. I'm not supposed to still be on the screen. Looks like there might be some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize here at Novice Sports. Not quite able to change what you're viewing at the moment, so I'm just going to stay here, and we're going to continue to talk about what's happening with this game. Looking at the Philadelphia Eagles with another good first down run. Gainwell running better than their RB1 right now, running better than Sanders. I think when he's in, they're probably not really expecting the run that much, but he just got them 2 pretty good gains. One for a first down, both for first down, but one for just enough to get the first down, plus a little bit more, and one for 15 yards, getting them deep into the 49ers territory. Maybe Eagles might be figuring out what they need to do with their blockers to be able to block the 49ers, to be able to run on them a little bit. But it's 2-minute warning. 49ers have a second to get off the field, breathe a little bit. That's going to help them out. Their defense, it will definitely help them out, being able to stop and breathe for a little while. And probably come up with a few things to be like, hey, they're blocking like this now, so we need to do this to get past it. Because like I've said before, 49ers, one of the best adaptable teams. One of the best teams to adapt. One of the best teams able to adapt to what the other team is doing. So that's one of the things that we have to worry about as an Eagles team, is they're able to adapt pretty well. Yep. So maybe we can continue to change up what we're doing on offense as a rush blocking in order to not allow them to adapt to what we're doing by continuously throwing new things at them. You got to be ready, man. If you got to be flexible. Here at Novice Sports, you got to be flexible. You got to be ready to go. Like, I understand that you also are doing your job, but like, come on, man. What's your real job here? What you're doing right now is your real job. You should keep doing that. Jalen Hurts back out on the field. He's in shotgun with a man to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off again. Sanders trying to find room at the edge to the outside, able to get one. Nowhere to go. He gets about one. That's going to bring up second down and 9. Sanders, again, not able to really do much. Nick Bosa able to just disrupt that play. It was not a great read by Jalen Hurts. Probably could have kept it on his own and got more yards. So it's 2nd and 9. Jalen Hurts in the backfield with Boston Scott to his right. He has 3 receivers out to his left and a tight end to his right. Shotgun, going to take the snap, looking to throw. Has time. Time is running out. He still can't find anyone to throw to. He's looking back. He's chunking it. It's going out of bounds. It's incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. It's on the defense. The penalty is on the defense. Let's go. I was about to say this is your field. I just needed some advertisement, man. I just needed some commercials. I needed you to start the commercial reel, you know. Legal contact on the defense, number 7. The 5-yard penalty from the previous stop. First down, baby. Let's go. Another penalty for first down. Another first down on penalty because they are just holding everybody. Holy crap. And that was on number 7 for the defense. Not quite sure who that is. I think it's Jimmy Ward. but they have him on here as number 1, and on there he's number 7. They don't have a number 7 on here, so I don't know who it is, to be honest with you. I think it's Ward. Jalen Hurts going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Sanders again, trying to find a man on the outside, and he is able to get around the edge, able to get for about 4 on the play before being pushed out of bounds. So it's going to stop the clock at a minute 40. They get 4 downs. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 on a run play out to the side. Got a good block. If he could have stayed on his feet, 62. I'm pretty sure that's Kelsey? Yes. If Kelsey could have stayed on his feet. I'm not good with linking numbers and names. Thought it was Kelsey. Okay. They're going to hand it off to him again. He's got a wide open room all the way to the end zone. That's another touchdown for Miles Sanders. Let's go Philly. To the left, able to find a hole open down the field. We're able to run back on them. Able to get another rushing touchdown against them to answer back. So that's going to bring it to 13 for the Philadelphia. Whoa, get rid of that 0. That's 13 for the Philadelphia Zeros. That's going to be a clip. For the Philadelphia Eagles, it's a handoff to the left. Sanders able to find blockers, able to get open, able to find a gap all the way to the end zone. Now let's see if Elliott can drill this kick through the uprights. Minute 36 left in the game, by the way, so they have plenty of time. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. That is 14-7 Philadelphia. Miles Sanders is all the way into the end zone. Not even a man near. There was a man near him, yeah, but they were blocked for the most part. Philly up 14-7. Now, if we can just stop them until halftime, they have 3 timeouts. If we can stop them until halftime, they'll get the ball back, and then they can only tie it before we get the ball back. This is going to be oof. This is going to be a close game. It's going to be down to the wire. Probably last score wins it type game. If defense could have stood up, it would be 14-3 right now. But Marcus Epps missed the tackle, and so now it's 14-7. But it's still 14-7, and it's better than 7-7 and that drive ending. We had a lot of help from the 49ers, though. A lot of penalties. Gave us a lot of penalties that were bad enough to give us an automatic first down, even though we didn't get the yardage for it. So we got Eagles up 14-7. Minute and a half left in the second quarter. 49ers have 3 timeouts. Eagles only have 2. Oof. It's about to kick off. Could you, in theory, link Novice to your Twitch and stream both since it's a different channel? Would it technically be breaking TOS? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's streaming to Twitch and anything else, or YouTube specifically. I've seen people stream to Twitch and TikTok at the same time. There's probably people who stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But I'm pretty sure it is technically breaking TOS if you do to TikTok instead of YouTube. Like any other, it doesn't matter if it's the same account or not. If your stream is going live in multiple places, by you doing it, now if somebody else is just like recording your screen and streaming it live somewhere else, that's probably going to be on them, and you can't really have control over them. But you doing it yourself, that's probably going to be a problem. That's probably definitely going to be a problem. BC, what are you doing to that cat? BC? BC? He's not going to come here. Yeah. Kyle Shanahan is not happy. Yeah, just because I'm an affiliate. So Kyle Shanahan not happy. The ref in the booth for Fox says they were official. They were calls. They were good calls. They were like legit calls. Like they weren't bad calls. So he's not happy about something because they're seeing something that apparently we can't see, or he's just trying to get them to be like, "Hey, play a little bit more towards us." The kick is up. It's away. Changing position. I remembered it this time. It's into the end zone. It's a touchback. The 49ers will start at their own 25. Now we need to stop them. In a minute and a half, they have 3 timeouts. Yay, so great for us. Okay, Josh Johnson's still in there, but they still have Christian McCaffrey, who he can just hand it off to. They still have Deebo Samuel. They still have Brandon Ayuk. They still have George Kittle, who they have not used at all tonight, which is mind-blowing. Either he's not open, or they've been trying to run it way more than they've been trying to pass it, and they just haven't had any reason to throw it to Kittle. But he is out there right now. Johnson in shotgun, sending a man in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to throw it. He's going to throw it over the middle to Ayuk, who's going to almost break enough tackle. Oh, that's Deebo Samuel, not Ayuk. My bad, that's Deebo Samuel. It's enough for the first down, but the clock is still rolling. There's a minute 24 left, and it's ticking. That's the one thing about the 49ers. They're not good with clock management. He's going to take the snap. He fumbles it. It's a sack. He's down. He's touched down in the backfield. They're saying the Eagles might wait. Is it going to be a fumble? Who has it? Eagles are pointing that the Eagles have it. Who ends up having it? It's a fumble. It's a fumble. Eagles got it. Eagles got the ball back. It's official. Referee pointed. Eagles have the ball back at their 30. Let's go. So he just dropped it. They snapped it to him and he just dropped it. It just straight out of his hands. It bounces off of his hands onto the ground. Eagles pick it up. I thought it was just going to count as a sack. I thought he was able to fall on it, but he isn't able to grab it. He falls on it, but he's not able to grab it. So who is that comes in? Oh, we got, there's 3 Eagles at the bottom of the pile with them, so one of them comes up with it. Let's go. That's the second fumble so far by our quarterback in this game, all on the 49ers. We have it at their 30. We're in their territory. Let's go. It's not even, it wasn't even a forced fumble. It was snapped to him, and it bounced off of his hands and landed on the ground. And we were just able to fall on it because we beat their offensive lineman. Jalen Hurts in the backfield at the 49ers 30. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it over the middle. Has Goddard for about 5, who's going to get tackled by 3 guys. He's at the 5, so that's a gain of 5. It's going to bring up second 5. There's a minute left on the clock. Clock is still rolling. We're going to see if we're going to use timeouts here. No, we're going to do urgency. No timeout, no huddle, no timeouts. Just 50 seconds left on the clock. Jalen Hurts in shotgun is going to grab it. He's going to throw it to Goddard on the screen, who's going to have enough for the first down. Hits a man, flies over him, has enough for the first down. Are we going to use a timeout here? 40 seconds left on the clock. Are we going to use a timeout? They're probably going to wait till there's about 30 seconds left. They're probably not worried about touchdown here. They're just worried about field goal. So we're not going to try to turn it over. We're just going to try to stay in field goal range, go up by a field goal. Jalen Hurts, he's going to hand it off to Boston Scott going around the edge. Not going to have enough room. He's going to lose 4 yards. But then it's a flag looking directly at the tackler at what's happening. Is he going to call a face mask? He is going to call a face mask. His hands are in his face. That is a face mask, clearly, all day. That's going to bring up another first down. If we were using timeouts, probably wouldn't have happened, though. Actually, if we weren't using timeouts, that probably wouldn't have happened. So we do get the flag. Boston Scott's asking for the face mask. Nick Sirianni's like, you see this too. Face mask on 57. That's Dre Greenlaw. That's going to be a first down. 21 seconds on the clock. From the previous spot, not from where he went out of bounds. So that's another big important note. So that's another 4 yards. Dude, shoot. When it comes to football and the Eagles specifically, or whatever team I'm following, with college, if it's Tech, and if it's with the Eagles in football, or Winfield, dude, I get hyped. I get hyped. Now, if you're watching me stream another game, like the game tonight, I'm probably not going to be this hyped. Not even close. But the Eagles doing good, oh, I'm getting hyped. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Man to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to him. That's Boston Scott going to the outside, looking to get into the end zone. He has it! That's another touchdown! 16 seconds left on the clock. Let's go! That's another touchdown. Let's go! That's exactly what we needed. So Nick Bosa falls over. He was unblocked. And he's on that side. He tries to go in. He thinks Boston Scott's going to cut it up the middle. He's unblocked. He's not able to get out there to go get him. Boston Scott into the end zone. That's another touchdown. Are they going for 2? They're going for 2. They're probably going to try. Yeah, they're probably going to, like he said on the actual like broadcast. They're probably going to try to make him jump. This is what they did against the Giants when we went up by 20. They tried to make him. No, it was when we went up by 27. Okay, Philly timeout. Philly timeout. Yeah, Philly used another timeout. So I'm thinking, are they going to go for 2? They were set up like they were going to go for 2, but Philly ends up having to use a timeout. Dang, that was a good play. Yeah, they had 12 men out there. Shoot, Nick Sirianni is upset. They're going to go for the field goal now. They're trying to get him to jump, get it down to 1 yard away, and then probably QB sneak it in. But, holy crap. Oh, my goodness. We needed that. We needed that so bad. We needed that. We've had only rushing touchdowns all game so far. The kick is up. Jake Elliott is good with another one. So far, still perfect in the postseason. In the playoffs, he's still perfect. That a boy Jake. Holy crap, there's 16 seconds left on the clock. All we got to do is make like 3 stops. Or make him fumble again and then score another field goal. Okay, whatever. That fumble was probably a very fluky type of thing. We were able to capitalize on it. I'm so happy about. That face mask really helped. 49ers have been penalized so much this game. It was just the incomplete pass. It was just, not incomplete pass. It was just straight up a drop. And I think Fletcher Cox ends up with it. But it was just straight up a drop. He just dropped it. And that was able to give us what we needed. And that face mask included was able to give us what we needed to get into the end zone. So, Eagles up 21-7 at halftime. I'll take it. I will take that any day, especially versus the 49ers. Holy crap, I was so nervous. I'm still nervous because there's still a whole half left, and we're only up 21-7. We're only up 2 tugs. So, I'm still nervous. I'm still very nervous, but I'm not nearly as nervous as I was before the game started. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Elliott back to kick it off. I'm going to send it right back to him. It's up. It's away. And it's going to be caught in the end zone. He's going to try to take it out. And could go, and he's not going to. He gets tackled at our 40. Big gain. Tackled at the 40. Ray McLeod Jr. able to weave his way through some guys. Whew. Oh, dang. The Eagles and the 49ers are the top 2 in the NFL time spent in the lead of a game. Eagles are 63.9% and the 49ers are 60%. Like, time spent in the lead of a game. So, 49ers, there's less than 16 seconds now since he took it out of the end zone. But he got them up to the 39. They're 39. 10 seconds left. They're going to snap the ball. Johnson's looking. He's rushed. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. 5 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10. This is probably the last play. Unless it's an incomplete pass and they might have 1 second left on the clock. But that right there took up 5 seconds. So they might run out of time here. We're going to go into halftime, come back. They're going to get the ball back, but we're going to be up 2 scores. So, yeah, he was pressured. But they had a dude wide open. They had Jenkins pretty wide open in the middle of the field. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10, 5 seconds left on the clock. Johnson is shotgun, Christian McCaffrey to his left. Are they going to run it to they're going to screen pass to Debo, who's going to try to make a move. He's going to get tackled at about the 50, or not the 50, anything, the 48 of the Eagles, but that brings us to halftime. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is probably the best case scenario going into halftime, being up 2 scores. Holy crap. Let's go. Let's go. No turnovers for the Eagles so far. 2 turnovers for the 49ers. That is what's changing this game. The first turnover we didn't capitalize on, but it stopped them from scoring because they were moving, and that turnover stopped them from scoring. Now, the second turnover we were able to capitalize on. We were able to get a touchdown off of it. We were able to actually get points going in. 2 touchdowns ahead. Just need to keep the lead. We got this. We got this. Just don't need to make mental mistakes. Don't need to turn the ball over. Need to keep doing what we're doing on defense. Need to keep stopping them. Cover Christian McCaffrey a little bit better. Don't let them keep getting those rack yards, because they're getting them. They're getting run after hit, they're getting good run after hit. Yards after catch. They're getting yak yards, rack yards, ROH yards, or RAH, raw yards. They're getting all the yards they can possibly get. So the fact that we're up 21-7 is specifically just strictly because of turnovers. We need to keep in the zone and keep forcing turnovers, because we forced one. The second one was just kind of happened. We need to keep getting on top of those turnovers, keep forcing them, getting on top of them, and we need to keep from doing them ourselves. If we can keep them to 2 turnovers this game, if we can keep the turnover differential to -2 for us, or +2. Is it +2? Is plus or minus the bad one? Because I know it's like one of them is we've been able to cause more turnovers, or the other team has done more turnovers than we have, and one is we've done more turnovers than the other team. I think it's plus is the good one. I'm pretty sure it's plus the good one. If we can stay +2 in turnovers at least, then, technically the 49ers have never won a game at -1 turnover this season. So just the fact that they're -2 right now is a good sign for us, because now they're going to have to play behind. So playing behind by 2 scores, they're going to have to start throwing it more. Now, knowing them, they're probably going to continue to run it, because them running it is still going to be able to get it to where they can keep going down the field, keep running clock out, keep scoring. But running clock out is going to hurt them, because if they keep running clock out, they're going to run out of time to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they need that clock. They need the clock to be able to do things, to be able to go and score. Because they don't want to run out of time before they're able to score again on us enough to catch up and to lead us. So running the ball a lot, probably not a great idea as far as the clock management type thing. But they know that running the ball is going to eat away at our defense, because you can run the ball all over our defense pretty much. It's better than it used to be before we got Linval Joseph and Ndamukong Suh, but it's still not the best. It's still not that great. But the fact that they don't have Brock Purdy in there anymore is a good thing for the Eagles. It's not a good thing for Brock Purdy, and I hope he gets better, and I hope it's nothing too bad, and I especially hope he doesn't need surgery. I hope, because that there's a problem. I hope it's just it needs rest, it needs time to recover. I hope I don't wish surgery on anybody. And I know it's like, surgery is not that bad anymore. Modern medicine's really good, and I understand that. But I also know surgery can weigh on you mentally if you're constantly having surgeries all over the time, all over the place, and it's just longer recovery periods. So I'm hoping it's just something. It's like, hey, you just sprained something in his elbow. He just needs to wait, let it recover. That's what I'm hoping for his sake. But the fact that he is out right now is very beneficial to the Eagles. Very beneficial to the Eagles. So Josh Johnson being in there kind of helps us a lot. Yeah, you've been needing some surgery, my dude. You've been needing some surgery. But it's fine. Yeah. Are you ever actually planning on getting that surgery, or are you just planning on dealing with it for the rest of your life? Or I guess you probably just plan on dealing with it. I think that's what you've said before. But oh my gosh, man. How is work, by the way? Has it gotten any busier? Is it still just as empty as it was before? I'm betting it's still probably. Or I didn't even know if it was empty. It's probably not empty. It's probably not been empty because of the game and because of the bar. Like a bar for a game, probably not empty. Probably got a pretty good minimum of people there because they're betting on the game. Oh no, I don't know. Is sports betting in Louisiana legal? Because I know it wasn't for a long while, and then we voted on it like a few years ago. Did it ever get legalized? Are y'all able to do y'all have like a sports book there? Dadgum, I think I have something in my eyeball. I'll give you. It's dead. I'm taking extra breaks for smoke and dust. That's good, dude. You know, I figured. Okay, so it is legal in Louisiana now. Okay, that makes sense. All right. And even if it's not, I mean, governments aren't gonna really try to do much to casinos anyway. But you don't have to take extra breaks, dude. But I mean, if it's dead, it's probably not that big of a deal. They probably don't care as much if it's dead. But dude, I'm telling you, man, this right here, them being at 7 is surprising first and foremost, and us leading by 21-7 is also surprising. At halftime, I figured it'd be like one score, like one touchdown, or even 3 points away from it being. But this is best case scenario for us right now. Now, if we just don't give this away to them, don't let them come back and change this over here into this over here. If we can do that, unless we get this to keep adding these to it, we'll be good. Really? I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. I feel like they probably should have technically been doing that. Technically, I know they haven't, and nobody's really said much or anything, but I feel like they probably should have technically been doing that for a long time now. Instead of just being like, oh, we'll just take everybody's word for it, it's fine. I know, man, that's what I'm saying. All it takes is one mistake. One mistake, one costly turnover, and this can end up being the same. Like, well, this can be the same as that. I was going to try to work it the other way. This and this could end up being exactly the same score. Or that one can be even more than that one. That's what I'm saying. All we got to do is keep from making mental mistakes. Keep our head in the game. Don't allow ourselves to make these mental mistakes. We have 2 penalties so far. Do not add on to them. Do not add on to them. Let the 49ers keep making the penalties, which I figure is probably not going to happen nearly as much in the second half as it is in the first half. But let them make the penalties. We just stay focused on what we need to do. I have a hair in my mouth. I'm pretty sure it's a cat's hair. Blah. BC! Honestly, I'm not going to argue with that too much. I'm not upset at that at all. Kind of happy about it, honestly. Because I feel like, honestly, it should have been like that this entire time. If it was the law that you were supposed to be over 18 for that, I feel like it should have taken. I feel like you should have needed ID this entire time. Protect the children. Do not get influenced and exposed to that stuff way earlier than you need to be. And I know everybody else is gonna be like, "Oh, this is outrageous." I mean, I just kind of like it, but it's fine. I mean, everybody has different opinions. It's whatever. Well, I probably won't be there in 12 years, but I will probably be in an Eagles windsuit in 12 years. Even probably before then, honestly. Alright. So, 49ers are going to get the ball back after halftime. Eagles are up 21-7. 49ers have had some very costly penalties. Also, their run defense apparently does not work as well in the red zone as it does everywhere else on the field, which is kind of weird because that's kind of where you expect the run defense to work a lot better. Because every time we've gotten in their red zone, we've scored on a run. And a few of them have been for a lot of yards. Like one of them was like for almost, I think it was about 10, maybe a little bit more than 10. One of them was for like 6, but the other one was like almost the entire red zone. Now Miles Sanders' run was like 15 yards, I think. It might have been less. So, we can just keep making mental mistakes like this person does right here. This is why I'm not a football player. This is why I never can be a football player. Nerves aren't as bad as they were before the game started. I can say that very easily. Nerves are not nearly as bad as what they were before the game started. But they can very easily go back to where they were. Very easily. Because that score can very easily go back to tied if we don't do what we need to do. Very, very easily, because San Francisco will take advantage of anything you give them. So unless we give them stuff, unless we don't allow anything to them, that score can become that score very quickly. Incredibly fast. Because they will take advantage of everything you give them. That's why we need to keep taking and not giving. Okay. Here we go. 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 Well, yeah, that's for a whole different reason, though. It's kind of like watching your favorite superstar in the Royal Rumble or in a match for a title belt, for a belt or a title or whatever. Figure it's probably not called a title belt. It's just either a belt or a title. It's like watching your favorite. It's like, I don't know, because I don't necessarily. It's like the Royal Rumble. Oops, I don't know what I smacked, but I smacked something. It's like watching your guy in the Royal Rumble, and it's like, is he gonna get knocked out? Has anybody actually, Dylan? I have a good question for you. Well, I'm not gonna say it's a good question because I do have a very important question for you, though. I need to know this. Has anyone ever come in first, like as the first person in on the Royal Rumble, and survived the entire match? Has anyone, any wrestler, ever been the first one in during a Royal Rumble and survived the whole match? Because I feel like, and like I know there's a lot of scripting that goes on in the WWE. I know, like, especially for like outside of the ring stuff. I don't know about so much about inside the ring stuff, but I wonder if three people have. Okay. So it has been done. Got you. But only 3 people have ever done it. Means it's very hard. HBK, Shawn Michaels, and Ric Flair. Ooh. Alright, Jake Elliott is going to kick the ball off. We're now starting the third quarter. It's going to be a touchback. So that means they're going to get the ball back at their own 25. It's looking like. So Brock Purdy is not back in yet. So even after halftime, he has not come back in. He's not going to pull Patrick Mahomes. He's going to continue to sit on the sideline, keeping warm in his little jacket. I don't blame him, though. I would also be trying to keep warm. Even if it's just 50 degrees outside, I'm trying to keep warm. So Josh Johnson is going to toss it outright to Christian McCaffrey, who's going to turn back, who's going to get tackled in the backfield for a loss of 3. Let's go. He tried to go left. Everybody else went left with him. He tried to turn back. There was a man there to make a tackle. I should have looked to see who that man was, but I didn't. So I don't know who made the tackle, but he lost 3 on the game, on the play. So us stopping them on a rushing down, like on a rushing play, is very good. Very good. Very needed. Very hyped for that. Okay. Johnson back. After the loss of 3, second 13 at their own 22, sends a man in motion. He's looking back to throw it. He's got Kittle wide open. He ends up throwing it short. It ends up being incomplete. Kittle was wide open to the right side of the field. He just did not look over to him. Kittle was wide open. HBK, Ric Flair, and Rey Mysterio. Oh, there's a lot of people. Rey Mysterio, Chris Benotti, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Edge. I forgot about the recent one and the Forbidden one. Forbidden one. Ooh. Should I have said their name? forbidden. But yeah, he had Kittle wide open. Kittle was so open. Okay, well, it's 3rd and 13. Johnson in the backfield. He's going to send a man in motion. That's going to be Mitchell, who's in the game now. No, Mitchell's 25. Wait, he might not be. He's getting pressured. He's going to throw it. He's going to have a Kittle wide open. So he should have had him earlier. He's going to bring up to about the 45. So should have thrown it to Kittle earlier, but he didn't. Kittle's wide open now, though. Is able to beat James Bradbury. Wow, wow. Able to beat James Bradbury. Almost gets tackled, though. Like, almost gets sacked in the backfield. Still have a cat hair in my mouth. Still haven't been able to find it. That was a really good bat by Kittle. Alright, so it's 45. There, you got 10 seconds left on the play clock. Are we going to have to call timeout here? Nope, they might be able to get it off. 5 seconds left. He's going to try to get off. 2, 1. That's going to be flags for everything. That's going to be false start, delay of game. So it's just delay of game. So that's going to be another 5-yard penalty against the offense. Going back, it's going to be 1st and 15. Josh Johnson can't hear anything. Philadelphia fans, get loud. He can't hear the coach. Call some more delay of games. Let's stay loud, Philadelphia. Stay loud. It's 1st and 15. They're back to their own 40 instead of the 45. Philadelphia, y'all got to keep staying loud. Don't let him hear it. Make him cover those ears and still not be able to hear anything. Okay, Josh Johnson in the backfield. It's 1st and 15. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. He's getting rushed. He's going to end up dumping it off to McCaffrey, who's going to get tackled for a gain of 1. He's going to keep the clock rolling. That's what we need. Keep the clock rolling. It's a gain of 1. It's 2nd down and 14. 2nd down and 14. He dumps it off. A little screen pass to McCaffrey out to the left. No, dude, you can talk about wrestling all you want to, man. I'm not going to try to ask you to not chat. You can chat all you want to. If I'm able to read it, I'm going to read it. If I can't read it because I'm calling a play, that's fine. I'm here watching this game with y'all. Now, y'all have to watch it like on your own wherever you're at, but I'm going to be talking about this game with y'all. It's a snap. Josh Johnson going back, looking to throw. Throws it out to the right, and it's going to be almost picked by Slay. Can't remember his for Darius Slay. He ends up, it's dropped, it's incomplete, it's 3rd and 14. It could have been picked easily if Slay was further back. Ends up getting hit on the throw by Ndamukong Suh. It's his arm's far enough forward for it to be an actual pass, but Slay almost picked it off, had a hand on it. If he was a little further back, now he shouldn't have been because he was on his receiver where he needed to be. But man, that was close. It's 3rd and 14. Oh my goodness, there we have another quarterback. We have another quarterback hurt. Josh Johnson is being looked at. So Christian McCaffrey, the running back, has to play quarterback. They're going to check him for concussion. And they need to check the elbow too. He got his elbow hit also, almost the same way Brock Purdy did. That helmet bounced though. Purdy's warming up. They might send Purdy back in. Oh, they're sending Brock Purdy back in. Sending Brock Purdy back in. 3rd and 14. Is his elbow still hurt though? They're gonna take the other man off the field because concussion is way more important than an elbow. But that elbow is probably still hurt. So let's see what he does here. See if he's able to do anything. They might just have him hand it off. Christian McCaffrey's out to his right. I swear if he hands it off and Christian McCaffrey gets all 14 yards. He's going to hand it off again. Christian McCaffrey is tackled. That's 4th down. It's 4th and long. It's 4th and long. That's like 4th and 11. So, yeah, they did just hand it off. They're like, hey, look, we're not going to make you throw it. We know it's not going to work very well if you try to throw it right now because you probably don't have much of a grip anyway on that hand because of the elbow injury. So he just hands it off. Christian McCaffrey's tackled. Is able to get 4, but he is tackled. So he's able to get 4. He's tackled. It brings up 4th and 10. They're going to punt it back off. Holy crap, we're going to be way back in our own territory again. Unless it's a touchback. Unless it goes in the end zone. Let's hope it goes in the end zone for our sake. Wisniewski back to get the punt. He's going to grab it. He's going to kick it. It's up. It's back. It's going. It's not going nearly as far. Yes. Yes. We're at our own 16. That's better than our own 6. But we have the ball back. They're down all of their quarterbacks. They're going to go to the sideline right now, probably switch out some earpieces and stuff in Christian McCaffrey's helmet so he can actually get the plays. Because it's looking like maybe, unless Brock Purdy stays in, maybe Christian McCaffrey is going to be the play caller. Maybe. We'll find out. There's been a lot of injuries at quarterback today. Just a lot of injuries for the 49ers in general. Johnson is out. They're going to check his head because his head bounced off of the field, like the back of his head. So that's going to come from upstairs. Like, hey, check him out. We want concussion protocol on him. We're going to check him for a concussion. And so they send Purdy in, hand it off. Do not throw that thing because that thing is probably not, with that elbow injury. You're probably not going to be able to get a good throw on it. So we're just going to take it, hand it off. That's it. Just hand it to Christian McCaffrey. If he gets a first down, we'll just keep handing it to McCaffrey or Debo, or maybe throwing a little screen out to Debo or Ayuk. That's what we're going to do. If he doesn't get it, we'll get to the sideline, put an earpiece in McCaffrey's helmet, send him out as quarterback after this drive. Unless they keep Purdy in and just hand it off a lot and only throw when they need to. This is not looking good for the 49ers. It's really not. You got Trey Lance, who's not even able to dress out because he's out for the season with like an ACL tear, I think. You have Jimmy G, who's out with a foot problem or an ankle problem. He was ruled out for this game. Then you have Purdy, who injured his elbow on one of his throws because Reddick hit that elbow right there. And then now you have Johnson, who has to go through concussion protocol right now because Ndamukong Suh slammed his head against the turf, against the ground. Who's back there? Oh, and another record was broken from the Rumble last night. Rhea Ripley was the first woman to win from number one. First woman to win from number one? So she came in first and was able to win, is what you're saying? No. First woman to win from number one. Is it just the first woman to win? Or is it the first woman to win from number... So she came in first, is what you're saying. So she came in first and was able to still win the Royal Rumble, is what you're saying. Josh Johnson is going off the field now. So the Eagles have the ball. We're at our own 17. Jalen Hurts in the backfield. He's got a man to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to that man to his right, who's going to get about 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. 3 right up the middle. Right up the middle. I remember, I'm trying to remind myself, I got to say where he's running to instead of just getting 3, because he could run. Like your imagination is going to go any direction. There is a woman rumble. She won from number 1. Okay, so she won from number 1 in the woman rumble. Got you. Was it a 40-man Royal Rumble that happened? Or was last night specifically just a woman rumble? Because I don't think... Are there 40 women in the WWE? Jalen Hurts and shotgun. Man to his right. 2nd and 7. He's going to take the snap from his own 20. He's going to throw it over the middle to A.J. Brown, and it's dropped. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 7. 11 minutes left in the third quarter. So McCaffrey, they're showing him the play sheet, so it might be him at quarterback. Probably going to be a lot more running, especially from the quarterback position. Bosa also had a play sheet. Maybe Bosa's coming in at quarterback. Jalen Hurts, 3rd and 7. Trying to get people to jump, probably. Takes a snap with 1 second left on the play clock. Going back, looking to throw. Going deep down the field to A.J. Brown. It's over his head. It's incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th and 7. Eagles going to punt it back off to the 49ers. He's just consistently throwing it above him. Throwing it past him. He might have been throwing it away because he saw nothing and he knew the protection was breaking down. So it might have been a throwaway. But he's been throwing consistently. Jalen Hurts has been throwing consistently over his receiver's head. Brett Kern's back. He's about to punt. He's going to take the snap. It's up, clean. It's going. It's not a good kick. but they picked it up. He's going down at his own 45. Man, we need to swap field position better than that. 49ers take over at their own 45. Brock Purdy seems to be going back out onto the field. Okay, maybe not. He's getting stopped, and he's going back to the sideline. And now we're going to commercial. They have only ever done one 40-man rumble and a special 40-man rumble for Saudi blood, man. But it wasn't for the same stakes as the regular rumble. Got you. So what do they normally do? Like a 10, 20, or like what do they normally do for Royal Rumble? Is it like a 10-man, maybe a 20-man, something like that? And why hasn't... Well, they might have. Next question is, has WWE 2K ever allowed you to customize the Royal Rumble to where you can have literally every single wrestler come in? To where it's like all of the WWE Royal Rumble. Because I feel like that would be sick. It'd take a freaking long time to do it, but it would be sick. I'd do it at least once. I don't know about more than once, but I'd do it once. Unless you just have time to do that more than once. Man killed the lizard. The horned toad. Typically it's 30, and that 140 I mentioned, I misspelled Saudi blood money. Oh, Saudi blood money. It's probably just called Saudi blood money. Unless they actually fought over Saudi blood money. Or it was just specifically for money, and they called it blood money because you fought over it. No, they have only done 30, and I want to say 2K14 and 15, or 15, they added that 40. Oh, okay. Man, I was hoping they'd allow you to do it with every single every single wrestler, every single wrestler, even my boy, and I think you know who I'm talking about. Have him come in at about 15, halfway through, freaking wreck. Maybe at 10, he'd freaking wreck. And I think you know who I'm talking about. My man, Superstar. You know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Alright, Brock Purdy's back in the game. Let's send him back out there. Let's see if they get him to throw a little bit. Eagles have more rushing yards than the 49ers. And more passing yards. That's kind of surprising. Brock Purdy under center. Probably going to hand it off to McCaffrey. It's 1st and 10 at the 45. Ooh, that was going to be a flag. It's a handoff to Deebo Samuel out to the right, who's going to try to break some tackles. Does break a lot of tackles. Trying to go backwards. Ends up getting tackled after a loss of about 5. There was a man jump. But I think he was able to get back. He didn't touch anybody, and I think he was able to get back before they called the play, so they didn't flag him for it. The whole blood money thing is that Vince, when he was in charge, made a deal to do Saudi for millions to do shows there, even though 70% of the company doesn't want it to go. And 2 times ago, they almost died. I remember you telling me about that. They almost dying just over in Saudi somewhere for something like that. Purdy is in the backfield, 2nd and 14. He's going to hand it off to McCaffrey again, who's going to get 2 and go down. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. They're going to have to throw it here. I mean, they're worried about him getting hit again. Because say if they do win this game, they go to the Super Bowl. Who are they going to have? Johnson has a concussion. Garoppolo's out with a foot or lower leg injury. Trey Lance is out for the season with a torn ligament in his knee. Brock Purdy now has something in his elbow, but he's back in shotgun. Mander is right. Is he going to throw here? He is. He's stepping back. He takes a snap. He's going to throw it short to McCaffrey, who's going to get tackled well before the line after a gain of about 4. So it's going to be 4th down. It's 4th down. They're going to punt. We're going to be back in deep in our own territory again, but they're going to punt it back off to us. Maybe we can get another touchback here. Maybe we can get a touchback on a punt finally, but their punter is good enough to not allow that to happen yet, which I expect because he doesn't really have that far. He's not that short. It's not that short. Who's got possession? 49ers currently have possession. Eagles are about to get the possession, though, because the 49ers are about to punt it back off to the Eagles. I'm not going to twist it just yet because weird things can happen during the punt return. It's up. It's going. The punt's back. Fair catch by Britton Covey. He has it. Oh my gosh, we're inside our own 10 again. What the heck? 8:33 left. We're at our own 7 or 8. Once again, inside our own 10. But yeah, Britton Covey fair catches it. Eagles have the ball back. Like I said, you're probably way ahead of what I am. So I'm probably a little bit behind. Eagles just got the ball back on a punt. Now we're in commercial. You're probably already seeing the next 2 plays that have happened. Yeah, everybody, listen to this commercial. Don't do your taxes. I'm going to use this thing a lot. I'm just because it's like a fiddle toy for me. And it's also a shameless plug for my Twitch. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just use it as like a fiddle toy. People can be like, boss level hick. What is boss level hick? Well, that's supposed to be a G, actually, but it's Twitch's font. It ends up looking more like a C than a G, so it looks like boss level hick, but it's boss level high. I can't believe I never thought about the fact that it makes it sound like I'm high all the time. What the heck? It's like, oh, it's about the Manhattan Project. That would actually be probably a pretty cool show. I would actually probably want to watch that if it's about the Manhattan Project. Oppenheimer. I think that was the main scientist on the Manhattan Project was Oppenheimer. By the way, why don't you post on Snap, Instagram, and Twitter about these lives? I don't post on Snap, Instagram, or Twitter about anything, dude. I'm just here to have fun, honestly. Like, I mean, I probably should. Like, definitely. It'd probably get me more viewer streams and stuff like that. But I just, 1, I never think about it. And 2, I don't post there anyway. So it's like, it's just something I don't do. But you're right. I should probably do that. But yeah, me either. Until somebody later was like, hey, man, you smoke? Boss level high, you smoke? I'm like, no. No, I don't smoke. He's like, well, then why are you called high? I was like, this is boss level is high. We're at around 9. The Eagles, Jalen is shotgun. He's going to hand it off to his man, who's going to get 1 yard. Tried to run it up the middle. Got 1 yard. That is Boston Scott with the run. Where is Gainwell? Gainwell was freaking tearing him to shreds in the run game. Okay, so the 49ers have only allowed average 5.5 points in the second half of a game. Hopefully, we can hold them to less than 14. Okay, 2nd and 9. Jalen Hurts in the background. Boston Scott beside him again. I can't see his number very well. I'm pretty sure it's Boston Scott beside him again. He's going to take the snap. He's going to not hand it off. It's play action. He's going to scramble out to his left. He's looking. He's going to run it himself. And he's going to gain about 8. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and very short. So we need him. We need that from him. He hasn't been able to do that all game. They've been stopping him consistently. But now he's able to do it. Now we're able to get some yards. The only thing we're not first in on offense is rush yards per game, or we're 4th. We're first in big plays, first in total yards per game, and first in points per game. But the 49ers defense is first in all those things too. So, there is that. Jalen Hurts, it's 3rd and 2. He's by himself in the backfield. He's going to take the snap with 1 second left on the play clock. He's looking, he's throwing it. He's got a man open. That is Devontae Smith with a first down, Philadelphia. Let's go. So, I mean, he was wide open, too. It was a low throw. It was pretty low, but it was smart by Jalen to put it low to where he had to go down and possession it, because otherwise he'd have been blown up, and he might not have caught it, and he might have fumbled it. But Jalen Hurts in the backfield by himself with the man to his left. He's going to take it. He's going to hand it off. He's going to run it up the middle. He's finding a hole. He's going to get about halfway to the first down marker. He gets maybe 6 on the play, so it's going to bring up second down and manageable. And that was Gainwell. I know that face. That's Gainwell. That's what I'm saying. He got 6 yards on his first play back in his rusher. He's still in there. Gainwell's still in there. He's to the right, to the near side of the field of Jalen Hurts, so moving from left to right. For y'all, it'd be that way. For me, it's that way. Gainwell again, who gets nothing. He actually loses a yard. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. He ran to the left. Alright, so 3rd down again. Let's see what we can do. 49ers haven't got any more penalties so far. Nick Bosa is limping a little bit. Not as bad as he was earlier. He's limping a little bit. There's blood all over his socks. I think he might have got cleated earlier is what they said. It's 3rd and 5 at our own 29, so we're actually able to get out of our own territory, like deep in our own territory. We're still in our own territory, but we're not super deep anymore. Jalen Hurts with the man to his left. He's going to take it. He's looking to throw it. He's running out of room. He gets the catch. Gainwell is able to catch it at his feet, still running all the way to the 45 of Philadelphia's. Gainwell with an amazing catch at his toes again. Able to just run through people, shed people off of him. He had people draping on him, falling to the ground, and he's able to get a first down off of it. Holy crap. Gainwell is going to carry us through the playoffs. Gainwell is going to be the reason why we go as far as we go in the playoffs. Gainwell is carrying this team on his back. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Man to his left. He's going to keep it himself. He's running. He's going to get 4 yards. Let's see if they give him 4 or 5. I think they gave him 4. They gave him 4 yards. Maybe. He was moving at the end there. He might have given him 5. But it's going to bring up 2nd and manageable. 2nd, about half to go. Whew. All right, 2nd and 6. They didn't give him 5. They gave him 4. Boston Scott's back there with him on his left, up to the top side, up to the upper part of the field. Still moving from left to right. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. He's going to take it. He's looking to throw. He's got a 5-man rush. He throws it over the middle. It's popped up and incomplete. Knocked out of Devontae Smith's hands by Jimmy Ward. Ooh, I'm glad it hit the ground before anybody else was able to get there. Oh, that's Zach Pascal. That's not Devontae Smith. That's Zach Pascal. Couldn't see his number. Saw it was a single digit, so I thought it was Devontae. Zach Pascal hasn't done anything in a long time for this team, other than maybe blocking. But he's a pretty small dude, so I don't know how he's going to block. It's 3rd and 6 again. Jalen Hurts with Boston Scott to his left. He's got Goddard, AJ, Quez, and Devontae out there as receivers. 2 to his left, 2 to his right. He's going to take the snap. It's a 4-man rush. He's looking. He's firing it deep down the field for Quez, and it's knocked away. It's incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 6. Why is the Eagles my favorite team? That's a good question. It was because I played a game back in 2013 called Madden, and they were the best team in the game, so I just stuck with them ever since. So, yeah. Jimmy Ward able to hit that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th and 6. We're going to punt it from our 50. We might be able to put them back in deep in their own territory. Kern punt it. He's struggled so far. He's hit! He was knocked. That's a penalty. It's going to be roughing the kicker. They run out of bounds at their 30. That's going to be roughing the kicker, roughing the punter. That's a first down. It's got to be, right? No, they might say he was pushed into him. Just roughing the kicker. It's roughing the kicker. Honestly, you could have argued he was pushed into him. But, I don't know. They're saying they like it. There's a ref in the booth saying he likes the call, so I'm going to say it's good. That's a good call. So it's 1st and 10, Philadelphia. We keep the ball. They were able to get it all the way back up to their 30. So that's a good thing that we were able to keep that ball. Shanahan is very ticked and is yelling at a referee. Also circling him like a vulture for some reason, but he's yelling at him. Yeah, right into his leg. Dude, they've had so many penalties called on them, and they've worked out for the Eagles so many times on 3rd and 4th down. It's 1st and 10. There's 7 seconds on the play clock. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Boston Scott to his left. They're still moving from left to right. Jalen Hurts not going to call anything. He's going to call it right as the play clock hits 1. He's going to be rushed. He's going to take it himself. He's running. He's going to go all the way for a 1st down. He's going to get hit after a gain of about 12. So it's 1st down. It's a gain of 12. Jalen Hurts gets hit, holding my breath, hoping he gets up and he's okay. He's up. But he's not. It doesn't look like he's feeling good. He looks like he's wincing a little bit. But he got the 1st down on the run. I thought they looked like they had a free rusher coming through, and I thought they were going to get to him, but he was able to break free and get it himself. He should have slid. Like, even if it's not a 1st down, I don't care, dude. You got to go to the ground, man. We don't need you hurt. Jalen Hurts in shotgun with a man behind him. They're at the 23. Man to his right now. He's going to hand it off to him. No, he's going to keep it again. Running to the right. He's going to slide this time. Gain of like 3. He took a slide this time. Thank goodness he slid this time. So it's going to be 2nd down and decent. 2nd down and decent. Like, it's going to be a little bit. Holy crap. Oof. Alright, so it's 2nd and 8. You got a gain of 2. Because it's when he starts to slide is where they call him down at. So they gave him 2 at 2nd and 8. We have over 100 rushing yards on them so far this game. We're at our own 21. Jalen Hurts changing up some stuff. Boston Scott to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off again. What are we doing as a team? He's running. He's got the 1st down. He's all the way down to about the 7. He's pushed after he goes out of bounds. That's another flag. That's another flag. Unnecessary roughness. They pushed him after he went out of bounds. There's people yelling at each other on the field because he pushed him well after he was out of bounds. So they're out there protecting their quarterback, yelling at the 49ers. The 49ers have destroyed themselves this game with penalties. So many mental errors. So many mental errors by the 49ers. They are unraveling. Honestly, I thought he was going to get tackled right there by Ebukam, or whatever he said his name was. And he's able to pull out of it. And I'm just like, why is he still running? Why is Jalen Hurts still running? And yeah, no, he's out of bounds and gets hit. And he ends up flying into somebody standing on the sidelines. So it's 1st and goal from the 3. Let's see what they can do. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Boston Scott to his left. Sends a man and Jack Stoll to his motion to his right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to Scott again, who's trying to find a hole up the middle. Gets stopped. Hits a wall. Still pushing. Taken down after about 2 yards. It's going to be another 2 till the end zone. It's 1st down Philadelphia. Okay, so there's a minute 40 left in the 3rd quarter. We have chewed up so much clock. I don't know. It was like over 8.5 minutes when we got the ball. Now it's a minute and 40 left. I want to... QB sneak, they're at the 1 yard line. He's going to rush. He's going to try to go in himself. He's not going to get it. They're going to stop him. They're going to stop him short. So bring up 3rd down. Yeah, they were able to stop him on that one. There's a lot of people still down on the field, but I think it's just because they're tangled up. BC, what are you doing? BC. Come here, BC. Come on. Yeah, no, he didn't get it. It's 3rd and goal. It's going to be at like 3rd and inches from the goal. Come here, BC. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's 3rd down. He's going to try to do it again. He's got it this time. That's another touchdown. Philadelphia. Oh my gosh. Let's go. That is another touchdown, Philadelphia. Let's freaking go. All of them so far have been rushing touchdowns. Every single touchdown so far has been a rushing touchdown. Dang, man. He was able to push it right up the middle on another QB sneak, and he's just all the way into the end zone. Let's go. Let's go. So it's 27-7 Philadelphia. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick is up. It's right down the middle once again. That's 28-7. Your Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go. Let's go. 49ers could have had the ball back. We were punting it. We were giving the ball back to you, 49ers. We were giving it back. Then you had to hit our punter and give us a second chance, and we capitalized on it. Whoo, baby, let's go. Oh, man. Heart's pounding right now. Heart is pounding, dude. Whew. I hope I'm not bothering you while you're at work, Dylan. I know I've been kind of getting pretty loud. Oh, my gosh. Dude, I mean, they still got a quarter. They still got 15 minutes to score 3 touchdowns to tie it. I mean, and they can do it. 1 quarter, 3 touchdowns for a team as good as they are on offense. It's not that tough. It's not that tough. So I'm not gonna count it as a dub yet. But last week we were up 28-7 versus the Giants at halftime, and they never scored again. But this is not the Giants. That's the main difference. This is not the Giants. So the difference between the 49ers and the Giants, 49ers can move on offense. They can move on offense. Giants, their offense is a little bit more susceptible to being stopped. 49ers, not so much. 49ers will bust through you, punch you in the mouth getting past you. Okay. The one good thing that's been for the Eagles so far this game is the fact that their QB got hurt. But he's back in it now, but he's still hurt. That's the thing. I'm not happy that he got hurt. Like, I'm not like over here like, yeah, let's hurt all of them. Like, I don't want him to get hurt. I want it to be a fair game. But that's really what's been beneficial for the Eagles because they sent their 4th string quarterback in and he caused a turnover. Hasn't been able to move the ball. Had what's his name? George Kittle wide open. Didn't even see him. Probably, I will give him this. I think there was probably a defender in the way. Because there was a guy rushing from the same spot that Kittle was open over there on that side of the field. But holy crap. Okay, well, get Hurts to the sideline. Fill him up with freaking painkillers. The kick is off. He's going to return it. He's going to try to come out of there with it. He gets tackled, and there's a flag in the backfield. This one might be on Philadelphia. He only gets up to about the 26. But there is a flag. It might be on Philly because it was behind where Philly was. We're going to find out here in a second. But there was a flag. I need some water, dadgummit. It's on 49ers again. There was holding on the receiving team. 38 seconds in the third quarter. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to push them back 5 yards from the 26. So they're going to be at their own 21. Maybe 22. I don't really know how far they gave him after that run. At the 15. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. They're at their own 15. 1st and 10. Brock Purdy's still under center. He's going to hand it off to McCaffrey again, who's going to find a hole. Ends up getting about 9 on forward progression. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. It's a good run by McCaffrey. That's the thing. They're able to run all over us. They are able to run. They definitely can run. Great blockers on the line. Great blockers at everywhere on the offense. Even and plus yards after contact. They're good at it. Yeah, yards after contact or yards after catch. It's 2nd inches really, not even a whole yard away. Purdy's going to hand it off again, and McCaffrey's going to go right up the middle. He's going to gain enough for a first down and a few more. He gets about 4 in play, so it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from about the 24. And that's the fourth quarter. That brings up the fourth quarter. Well, whatever the 49ers are going to do here to catch up, they have to do it in 15 minutes of game time. Which probably is going to end up like, I don't know. With the clock running, that might end up being only like 5 minutes, even less even. I'm glad you like the hype, dude, because I'm going to definitely be hyped. All game. All game. I'm also pretty sure that Kinsey just got back. So, Kinsey Sensor might have to come back out on the field. I'm about to take this jacket off because it's freaking hot in here because this PC is hot. And I'm hot because the fan isn't on. I should probably turn that on, actually, now that I think about it. It's just hot in here. It's freaking burning up, my guy. PC. There we go. This might... wasn't going fast enough for me. Still not going very fast. I'm going to take this off till I need it. I'm freaking sweating. I am sweating. Don't worry, though. We ain't going to lose the Eagles drip. We still got Eagle stuff. Let's go. Eagles back to the Super Bowl, baby. We still got one more quarter to go. We don't know what's going to happen yet. But it's looking good so far. It's looking dang good so far. We're going to be... I'm hoping that this means... if they keep doing penalties like they're doing, it probably does mean that we're going to be back here in 2 weeks. We're going to be back here in 2 weeks, baby. Let's go. If they keep doing penalties like they're doing, penalties are killing them. Killing them. We have Eagles have 2 penalties so far. They have to be 2 hands worth of numbers now. I don't really know how many penalties they have. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Finish the game out. You have to finish this game out. Can't let them come back. You have to finish the game out. Have to finish the game. Have to finish the game. All right. We're back from commercial. Eagles are still up. Got 15 minutes left in the game. All we got to do is finish the game out. Just let the clock run. So, McCaffrey. No, never mind. I didn't see Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy under center. Brock Purdy's back in the game. Now, Juszczyk is in front of McCaffrey. Debo's moving to the left. It's going to be a handoff to McCaffrey again, who's going to get stuffed in the... oh, no, he's still running, but there's a flag. He's pushed out of bounds at about a gain of 3. I thought he was going to get taken back in the backfield. He's going to be holding on the offense. Yeah, I'm thinking that Purdy is not able to throw the ball either. Thank you, commentator, for bringing that up, because they haven't thrown the ball yet. They have not thrown the ball yet. They might still be in this game if they could throw the ball. They have yet to throw the ball since he came back. No, they threw it once. They threw the ball once since he came back. Offsides on defense. Dang it. So that's a third penalty for us today. It's 1st and 10. No, 1st and 5. It's 1st and 5. They got 5 yards on that. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can hold them. We gotta hold them. Come on, defense. All right, Purdy in shotgun, sending Kittle over to his right, sending Juszczyk over. He's going to be beside him. He is going to take the snap. He's going to be a toss out to the left for Debo, who's looking for room, ends up getting about a yard after all of that, running out to the right on a little toss trick play. He gets about a yard. There's a person opening a door back there. So the sensor bar is back out. I don't know if she's coming in here or not. Okay, well, let me know when you're going to, and I'll put the sensor bar up. Or I'll just leave it like halfway over the screen. You're fine. You can come in whenever. So it's going to be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. All right, we got Purdy in shotgun. 4 seconds on the play clock. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Caffrey up the middle, and the power is able to get a 1st down. And maybe an extra yard. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10. Eagles defense are substituting people out, getting some fresh faces in there. Okay, well, we have another substitution. Kinsey came in and then immediately left. 12 men on the field.
Coming back.
Where are you going? Oh, you're coming right back. Thought you were going back that side. All right. Purdy under center. McCaffrey out behind him. Purdy is going to fake the toss, hand it over to Kittle, who's going to get tripped up, still able to fall forward for about 4. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You were gone, and a lot of stuff happened while you were gone.
I was looking at your score on the screen, and I was like, no.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I
That's what I'm thinking too. I've been looking at the score constantly, and I'm like, there's something wrong with this. There's no way.
I was like, no, you need to change that. There's nothing wrong with your score.
I mean, that's what it is. Oh, yeah, also the 49ers are about to have to use their running back as their QB because everybody's getting hurt. Like, everybody. But they had to put Purdy back in after he left with an injury. They're going to hand it off to Debo, going to the left. He's going to get tripped up, gain of about 1. He ends up falling on his back. Yeah, what happened was, I don't know if you were here for that, but Purdy went to throw it, and Hassan Reddick hit his arm as he went to throw it. And he was, like, doing, like, this whole motion. So, like, this arm, like, this elbow has a lot of force behind it, and freaking Hassan Reddick hits it, and then his arm, like, flops, and it counts as a fumble, and we pick it up. And then their 4th-string quarterback comes in. He gets a concussion, is out, so they have to put Purdy back in. But Purdy is now in shotgun with the man to his left, handing it off again, still refusing to throw with Purdy. McCaffrey trying to push for the first down, unable to get it. What? What? It's only 3, so it's going to bring out 4th down and maybe 3, maybe 4. What did BC do? It looks like the offense is staying on the field, so they might be going for it here.
He's got the zoomies or something. He was like tagging my leg, and I was like, gosh, what's that? And he freaked out and he ran into this door.
Just straight into the door. He runs into everything. He's as bad as you. He just hits everything. It's 4th down and 2. They're going for it. They need 2 yards for the first down. They're at their own 47. They're gonna toss it up to Debo, who's gonna get tackled in the backfield. That's a turnover on downs. He's gonna lose yardage. Eagles get the ball back. Defense is able to stop them. The 49ers not throwing it with Purdy is killing them right now. It's literally suffocating them. I forgot to change possession, but it's fine. Eagles, I just changed position. What the heck? Kind of not all. I'm kind of too hyped for this right now is the best way to put it. Yeah, so since Purdy has been in for like 3 drives, they've only thrown it once, and it was a short screen pass out to Christian McCaffrey. And so them not throwing it while down 28-7 is destroying them. They've also committed untold amount of penalties that have given us untold amount of first downs when we were like 3rd down or 4th down. We were literally punting it, and they ran into a punter, and we got the first down for that, and we ended up scoring a touchdown a few plays later. So this is not looking. But the problem with this is the only quarterback they have out there still is injured. So next week or next 2 weeks, if we win this game, in the next 2 weeks, if we go to the Super Bowl, the problem that we're going to have is their quarterback most likely will not be injured. He could end up injured in the game, which I hope doesn't happen. But what I'm saying is playing against these injured quarterbacks where they're not throwing and we're just stopping the run, even though they're down by 3 touchdowns, all we have to do is stop the run. So we have everybody focused on the run. So we are stopping the run for the most part. Able to at least not allow them to get all the way down the field. They get a few first downs, and then we eventually stop them. But the problem is we're not able to actually stop the passing game. We're not having to. Now that helps us. It does help us a lot as far as like winning this game. But how is it helping us to prepare for the Super Bowl if we do win this game? That's my thing. Are they eventually going to start passing it? Or have the 49ers just kind of given up? Are they like, if we're not going to win it running, we're not going to win it at all? Because we can't throw it with Jimmy G and Trey Lance aren't even dressed out. They can't even play. And then Purdy gets hurt. and then Johnson comes out on the field. Now he's hurt. He can't come back because he probably has a concussion. I would not doubt it if he has a concussion. So now you're relying on Purdy, who has a hurt throwing elbow. Can't even really grip the ball very well from what I heard. Or they're saying it probably affects his grip because it's an elbow and there's a lot of like these muscles right here, or what, causes you to be able to grip these muscles right here in your forearm. So that's probably, getting hurt here is probably going to affect his grip. So he's probably not able to grip it properly. So I don't know. But Philadelphia has the ball back. It's 1st and 10. Do you think without pads there would be less injuries? No. No, because they're not going to have a mutual hurt. They're still going to try to run into everybody. There would be more injuries without pads. Way more problems without pads. It's going to hand off to Gainwell, who's going to run up the middle. It's going to be about 4. Getting to the 40. Landon Dickerson appears to be injured with an elbow. With his right elbow. He's standing up. Yeah, no, he's really hurt. He is really hurt. It's his elbow hurting and he couldn't even stand up. That's bad. But that is the first Eagles injury all game so far, which is surprising. Honestly, I thought if any team was going to have a lot of injuries, it was going to be the Eagles because the 49ers play tough. They even when they're losing, they will still continue to punch you in the face. Like, they're not going to stop trying to hit you as hard as they can. So, yep. Landon Dickerson is walking off the field. Number 69 is leaving. Andre Dillard is going to replace him at left guard. Will only play left guard, refuses to play anywhere else on the field, so I'm not a big fan of that. Because they needed a right guard earlier in the year. Rugby is just as brutal as American football, but they have less than an eighth of concussion problems UFC has. Well, UFC, you're constantly punching each other in the face. And I wouldn't say it's just as brutal as American football. It's close. It's very close. But there's not much that's just as brutal as American football. It's a handoff to Gainwell, who's going to cut back to the right, who's going to have an open around the edge for the first down. Gets into the red zone. No, wait, that might have been the 30. Never mind, it's not the red zone. It's close. It's about the 27. Yeah. He just able to cut back out. He sees nothing's happening up the middle, so he cuts back out. Gainwell for a first down up to about the 27. Does eventually fumble, but it falls out of bounds, thankfully. And I think he was down before the ball came out of his hands. So, there you go. I mean NFL, not UFC. Well, yeah, American football is an NFL. But, NFL, not okay, I got you. Never mind, I got you. Okay, they're going to hand it off again, and he's immediately caught, but he's able to get back up to the line of scrimmage. He tried to run up the middle. Gainwell wasn't able to do anything that time. 2nd and 10. 9:16 left on the clock, and the clock is just rolling. We're just going to keep the clock rolling. Those penalties, I mean, the penalties helped a lot, actually. The penalties also helped us a lot. But the turnovers are really, like, the turnovers plus the penalties is what's destroying them. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, hands it off to Gainwell, trying to run back up the middle, is going to lose 2 yards. So it's 3rd down and long. Are we going to throw it here, or are we going to try to run it again? I don't know. I mean, they're expecting us to run because we're just trying to stop. We're just trying to chew the clock out, though. Like, all we got to do is chew the clock. So they're going to expect us to run. They have an eighth of concussion problems the NFL has. I'm thinking it's because of how they tackle. I'm thinking. And also the fact that there are, like, different things that happen in rugby than in the NFL. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. He's going to take it. Yeah, he's just going to hand it off again. Gainwell trying to find a hole up the middle. Doesn't. Gains about a yard. Gets stopped. They've got 57 trying to punch him. But if he's trying to punch the ball out. He's not necessarily just trying to hurt Gainwell. He's just trying to get the ball out. But there's a flag. Yeah, they're saying like he was really trying to hit that ball out. That's gotta hurt though. They're gonna call him for unnecessary roughness. He's aiming at the ball, so he's trying to punch the ball out. But I'm thinking because of the fact that it's freaking left hooks, like full on like rearing back. It's not just like a trying to like do this, which is normally punching the ball out. It's like a this move or this move, or just like a little like jabs in there. He was full on left hook, like rearing back, like he's in a boxing match type left hook. So that's gonna give us the first down. They would have had us stopped for 3 points, field goal. It's it, and they get the ball back. But because of that, it moves us 15 yards forward and an automatic first down. The penalties have killed the 49ers. They are struggling because of penalties. What happened to the play clock? The play clock disappeared. Oh, it got... Okay, they changed it. Never mind. I don't know what. It was at 4, then it went away, then it came back at 25. So, Jalen Hurts is going to take it. He's going to hand it off to Gainwell, who's going to try to go to the right, does nothing, gets stopped for a loss. They're not going to be able to run. Because the 49ers are expecting a run, and since they're expecting the run, they're not going to be able to run on them. So the 49ers are going to stop it almost every time. Maybe not every time, but pretty close to it because they are the best team in the NFL against the run. So it's going to be stopped pretty often. 7:12 left on the clock and counting. We're in the red zone now thanks to that 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty. We're now at the 17, though, with the loss of yardage on the last play by Gainwell. Gainwell still in next to Hurts. Are they going to try to hand it off again? There's 3 seconds left on the play clock. 2, 1, snap the ball, hand it off, going to the right, going to find a hole back through the middle, and is able to get pretty good yardage on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and still a little long, but not 3rd down and 14 or whatever it was on 2nd down. There's a lot of stuff happening all at the same time, which is crazy because there's 6.5 minutes left in the game. There's 6 minutes, 32 seconds and counting, 3rd and 7. Still 3rd and long, but not as long as what it would have been. Yeah, he's definitely on edge right now. Look at his tail. Kitty. Alright, Jalen Hurts in the backfield. Manders right. No, I was wrong about rugby, but I heard this interesting thought on Padless NFL. I don't think it's going to help. It's a handoff to Gainwell back up the middle. It goes nowhere. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. He loses 2 yards on the play. BC. Come on, BC. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Yeah, they're going to go for a field goal. Jake Elliott's on the field.
Come here. No.
Here. We got the kitty. Kitty's going to try to go meow tonight because the Bengals are going to try to beat the Chiefs. All right. Jake Elliott with the 31-yard attempt. He's going to try to kick it. Let's see if he can stay perfect in the postseason. The ball is snapped. It's kicked, it's up, and it's down the middle. That's another 3 for Philadelphia. Let's go. 31-7. Halfway through the 4th quarter. Let's go, Philly. I did not expect this to happen. I thought we might win, yeah, but I didn't expect it to be another freaking blowout. Granted, it has been because of penalties and quarterback injuries. But like, normally this wouldn't be the case. Like, Purdy normally would be trying to throw it down the field, trying to get yardage, trying to score again. But penalties have set them back so far. I'm curious. I wonder if they're going to show how many penalties the 49ers have. But I will say, though, Dylan, padless NFL is an interesting thought. But it's already been done. You gotta realize, the NFL started off padless. Like, no helmet, no pads, like, no shoulder pads. And it's just straight rugby. Because the NFL is an evolution of rugby. At least as far as I know. Last time I heard, I'm pretty sure it's an evolution of rugby. So I'm pretty sure it started off padless, and then we got leather helmets and a few, like, little bitty pads that would go on. But they barely did anything, I can promise you that. Especially the leather helmets did nothing. It may not be a bone against bone anymore, but I'm sure it's still not going to help with concussions at all. They were just specifically to help protect your bones. Imagine going like face first into somebody else's face, like running full speed. That got hurt. It already hurts sometimes whenever you go to kiss me at full speed and you just jam your nose into my cheekbone. That kind of hurts already, so I can't imagine us running full speed at each other and doing that. I'm gonna mess with you a little bit.
At least it's getting caught on camera and everybody's seeing it. Everybody knows.
Well, I mean, why would that stop me? I joke like that with you in front of your parents.
You're right.
So why would the rest of the world stop me? Your parents should make me the most nervous out of anybody. Now, if my mom sees it, she's gonna come up here and beat me for talking about you like that. But my mom doesn't know about my mom doesn't know about my sports channel. It's fine.
One day she's gonna find this.
5 minutes and 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You can see the cat hair floating in the air. You can see it on camera.
Yeah, you can. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere.
Look at that. You see that?
That's what you get for petting the cat.
Jake Elliott looking to kick it away. And the kick is up, and it's going, and Deebo Samuel is going to return it. They're going to try to get some kickoff returns, but Deebo Samuel is going to get tackled. No, he's going to break the tackle. He's going to run through. He's up to about the 30. He's going to eventually get tackled. No, he's still fighting. He finally goes down at about the 30. No, and your mom never should, hopefully. I hope she never knows about what you're doing. I thought Deebo was going to get tackled about the 5. There's a lot of pushing and shoving. Y'all leave their sideline. Go back to your own sideline. Gosh. And I'm talking about the Eagles here. The Eagles are over there messing around on their sideline. Just go back to your own sideline. We don't want penalties. Like, it's going to be hard for them to come back as it is. We don't want to make that easier on them. We're up by 4 scores, okay? We don't want to help them out. Come on, defense. Oh my goodness, McCaffrey is at quarterback. Their running back's playing quarterback now. McCaffrey is going to hand it off. It's going to get tossed back to Deebo, tossed back to McCaffrey. He's going to look to chunk it down the field, doesn't find anything, ends up throwing it down the field. It's incomplete. There was nobody back there. He threw it away so he didn't get sacked in the backfield. He handed it off. It got tossed to somebody else. No, he tossed it to somebody, got handed to somebody else, got tossed back to him, looked to throw it, no one was open, ran a little bit, then threw it anyway, and it was incomplete. Ran forward like he was going to take off with it a little bit, and then just threw it anyway. That was weird. Now, Brock Purdy's back in. Okay, so that was just a trick play they were going to try to do. They're going to run Wildcat. So they ran Wildcat. So he wasn't at quarterback, they just ran Wildcat. He did quarterback things. Purdy in shotgun. He's going to take it. He's actually going to throw it. They're going to throw it with him. He's going to throw it short. He's hit. It's going to be a gain of nothing. He threw it to Kittle. Gain of about 1. Tackled by Brandon Graham. They gave him 1 yard, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Yeah. I think if he goes to throw it, if Purdy goes to throw it, it's probably going to be something short. A little pass to maybe Kittle. Maybe a screen pass to Deebo or to dump off to McCaffrey or something like that. It's probably not going to be super long down the field, but it's 3rd down and long. Purdy is under center. They're going to try to get the ball out of his hand fast if he's throwing because they don't want to get hurt worse for his health. Toss to the left to McCaffrey, who's finding a hole, ends up getting hit. It's 4th down. 4th and short. There's some fighting happening on the field. Back up. Don't engage. There's a lot of tussling. 49ers players are not happy. There's 2 different piles of people. There were 2 different piles of people all trying to break things off. One pile's done. The other pile's still trash talking. Oh, whoa. Now we got fighting. Now we have hands being thrown. Dude got slung to the ground. They're rushing the field. What the heck is that? They're literally fighting. In the NFL, there's a fight happening on the field. Yeah, Philly, do not engage. There's 3 minutes and 51 seconds left. They need to score 4 times. There's almost no way we're going to lose this game. Almost. It can happen. We do not. Okay, now they're just taking both teams off the field. Sending both teams back to the sideline. Their guy grabbed... One of their dudes, I didn't see who it was, but one of their dudes grabbed... It was Banks. No, Williams, 71, grabbed Kayvon Wallace by the shoulder pads and just slung him to the ground backwards. That's kind of hilarious, but also is going to cause them to get a penalty. But I'm sure it's probably going to be penalties on both sides for unsportsmanlike. But yeah, no, he just... Look at this. They're probably going to show it again. Watch this. Like, see 42? 71 ends up chunking 42 to the ground. Watch. So, Ndamukong Suh's trash talking, which happens. They're both talking at each other. Ndamukong Suh's upset. He's like, don't mess with my guy. You know, they're not going to show it again. But straight up, grabbed him by the back of the shoulder pads, picked him up, and slung him to the ground. And now they're checking. Oh, that's not. No, never mind. That's not Kayvon Wallace. No, it is Kayvon Wallace. They're trying to get him calmed down because I'm sure he wants to go back in and fight the dude. I do not blame him. Dadgummit, cat! Your hair is going everywhere. Okay, yeah, they're going to do it on both teams. Offense. Unnecessary roughness on the offense. Personal foul. Same thing on the defense. Number 42. So. Oh! They kicked them both out of the game.
Like, permanently for the rest of the game?
Yeah, they're ejected. They're gone. They're done.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because here's the problem. The 49ers don't care. They have nothing left to lose. Like, they're not, like, there's almost no way they're going to win this. So they're going to be like, hey, I don't care. I'll freaking fight you. I'll get a fine. Whatever. I don't care. The Philadelphia Eagles like, dude, we don't need to fight. We need. Okay, there's 4:13 left in the end. But they're like, we don't need to fight. We're about to go to the Super Bowl. Do you want to get suspended? What the heck is wrong with you? Like, are you stupid? Now we're going to be missing like half the team going to the Super Bowl if they do get suspended. There's going to be a lot of fines happening after this game. I know that for a fact. I just don't know why they flagged Kayvon Wallace for that. He's the one that got picked up and chunked. Like, he didn't even do anything. Like, he was in the dude's face, yeah. But he just got picked up and chunked. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see something. They're going to toss it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to toss it to Debo going back to the right. He's not gonna go anywhere. He's gonna lose about 5, and he fumbled it. It's picked up by Reed Blankenship. Eagles get the ball back, or are they gonna count him down? Eagles get the ball back. Let's go. I'll take it. Let's just end this game. End it. No more fighting. No suspensions, please. Don't let anybody go back out of this game. Let's just end it. There's 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. Run the clock. Blankenship was able to pick up the fumble. He probably forced it too. I didn't see who tackled him. Do not get suspended. Oh my gosh. They're saying they don't think what happened is going to cause suspensions. They don't think it was enough for suspensions. Except maybe the people who got ejected. Maybe. But they said that they don't think it's going to cause ejections. Minshew is in the game now. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Boston Scott, who's going to try to run it up the middle. Ends up getting a good chunk on the play. Gets about 6. That's going to bring up second down and medium. Yeah, no, they got ejected. There was 2 people. There was Kayvon Wallace got ejected. And who got ejected for them? Who got ejected for them? Was it... Who did I say got ejected for them? Who did I say got ejected on the 49ers?
I don't remember.
Was it 71? I think it was 71. Was it? No, it can't be Trent Williams. No, it could be, because they were on... No, they were on defense. No, they were on offense. It could have been Trent Williams. Okay, they're going to hand it off to him again. He's going to go nowhere. He's going to get tackled for a loss. Tried to run it up the middle. Wasn't able to do anything. It's going to be third down and long. Third down and good yardage. But we're down to about 3 minutes left in the game. So are we going to try to throw it here to get the first down? Because we need good yardage to get the first. But yeah, we're resting our starters and everything. Oh, goodness gracious. Do not suspend our players. I don't think the NFL would, specifically because they want the Super Bowl to be as hyped as possible. So they're not going to suspend players until like after the Super Bowl. They'll probably suspend them for next year if they do suspend anybody. But I don't feel like they're going to suspend any of our players for the Super Bowl because they're going to try to get that as hyped as possible. Minshew in shotgun going to take it. He's going to hand it off again. Boston Scott running up the middle, isn't able to get the first down. Almost, about 2 yards short, but not able to get the first down. Oh my gosh. You don't do that. You don't do that. You have everything on the line right now. You do not do that. Do not do that. Yeah, we're going to run it down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the game. Yeah. There's 2 minutes left in the game. 31-7, Philadelphia. Now, I will say it's kind of tainted because he was injured, but I'm happy to be Brock Purdy's first loss. To give him his first loss. We weren't his first loss. We gave him his first loss. Now it's tainted because he got injured and they had to run it most of the time in the second half, like for most of the game because of the injuries of quarterback. But he was technically a starter and he did lose the game. And he started for most of the game, the majority of the snaps. So technically we did give him his first loss. But it is kind of tainted though. I only wish we could have gave him his loss with him healthy the entire time and none of this stuff happening. I feel like that would be pretty funny. Definitely not for children, but it would be pretty funny. It was a preview about Cocaine Bear. They dropped coke out of a plane that they were going to come pick up later, probably because they were probably about to get stopped. And so they dropped the coke out of a plane, and a bear got a hold of the duffel bag it was in and was eating it. And so he was coked up. Now, they have the bear acting more like he's on weed than on coke, but because he's like super sluggish and falling over and stuff like that. Which is, coke is going to make you, like, super hyper. And, like, that's why it's called speed. Or that's another form of it or something like that. I don't know. I don't do drugs. I just know that weed is a depression. What's it called? Depressant. Not a depression. Weed is a depression. You smoke weed, you immediately become depressed. But it's a depressant, and coke is a stimulant. So they have the bear acting like he's taking a depressant, even though he's really taking a stimulant, which is why it doesn't really make sense. Is that what that movie is off of? I don't know, it's just called Cocaine Bear. The movie is called Cocaine Bear, and the bear took coke, but he's acting like he smoked weed. Because he's acting like he took a depressant, like he's like super sluggish and like falling over on people. Unless that's just him on the downslope of the white powder. I don't know. Eagles are 4th down, and we're going to go for it for some reason. We're going to hand it off up the middle again. Gainwell gets a first down. That's the game. That's the game. Gainwell was able to get a first down on 4th and 2. I wonder if he's going to score another touchdown at the end of the game like we did last week. Have both of our playoff games end 38-7. That'd be pretty cool. So, Let's go. Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. It's decided now. Unless San Francisco uses all 3 of their timeouts, they can still technically stop us. But, I mean, if you're San Francisco, are you going to do that? You're down 4 scores with less than a minute and a half left in the game. And they have a full 4 downs to work with. They're going to knee it here. Gardner Minshew with the knee. It's going to run the clock. Clock's just going to continue to run. Here we go. One could say that. One could say that's why I'm called that. But I think we both know the real reason. Just because that was the first thing I came up with when I wanted to change my name. So, they're going to have to kneel it one more time, and then we'll shake hands. Exactly. So, that's what I'm saying. It looks like the Bears smoked weed instead of stuff. Philly is going to the Super Bowl, baby. Clock's going to run out. They're not going to stop the clock. 49ers aren't going to stop the clock. Game clock, there's less game clock than play clock. So, let's go. We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go. Yes, sir. Philadelphia all the way. Let's go. '49ers fans are not happy. '49ers players are not happy, and I don't blame them. I would be ticked off if I was them. We're going back to the Super Bowl, baby. We're going back to the Super Bowl. Let's go. 31-7. So far during the playoffs, we've only allowed the opposing team to score 7 points in both games. In both games, they've only scored 7 points. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I got a text from Mama Crawford.
Just demolish them like that.
Well, I'm not going to say we demolished them. I feel like it was more like a self-destruct on them.
Yeah.
They just... It wasn't so much that the Eagles just straight up dominated. It was just the Eagles didn't turn the ball over. There was no turnovers on the Eagles. We got close like 1 or 2 times, but we didn't do it. Didn't turn the ball over. They turned it over twice. And we only had 3 penalties. No, 4, including that unsportsmanlike at the end of the game where everybody was fighting each other. Even though I don't know how Kayvon Wallace got unsportsmanlike. Because, yeah, he was in the dude's face. But I don't know if he swung on him. But he got freaking yeeted to the ground. So he didn't really... I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it. He probably deserved it. But there was 4 penalties on us and like, I don't know, maybe 10 on them. So that really helped us a lot. And a lot of those penalties came on crucial downs. Like one of them, we were literally punting the ball back to them. We were giving them the ball back. And they hit our punter. And we got the ball. And was able to score. Holy crap. We're going back to the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, we're going back to the Super Bowl. Alright. Oh my goodness, Dylan. Alright, but I'm going to have to go now. That game lasted a lot longer than it should have. That lasted over 3 hours. It's been 3 hours and 15 minutes. So, what time does the next game start? I think the next game starts in like less than 30 minutes. Like 15. I don't know. But that's going to be it for me. Eagles are headed to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We're going back. We're going back. I can't wait to see Scooter's face. He's going to be so mad. Let's go. Because Dallas wasn't able to beat the 49ers last week. That's who beat Dallas last week was the 49ers. Now, again, they literally were crippled at the quarterback position. Literally had to hand it off every single play once Johnson went out with a concussion. But we won, so we still technically beat them. We scored a lot more than the Cowboys did. Cowboys only scored like 10 or 13 the whole game. We scored 31. Let's go. As long as we did better than the Cowboys, that's all I worry about. We can lose in the Super Bowl now. No, we better win that thing. All right, well, that's all. That's gonna be it for me. Eagles going to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. All right, thank you, Dylan, for stopping by. It's been fun having you, and I will see y'all whenever y'all come back. Whenever the next stuff is out. I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't look at me. You're making me nervous.